Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new game of the Dungeon Delvers Guild. My name is Michael, and first time DMing of the official game in the um, Dungeon Delvers Guild world. I do not know the name, but hey, who does? Adrian, do you have a name?
I think it's called Erdan, Erdan.
So, yes, welcome.
Yes, that place we've all heard of.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
who
that'd
goes
probably
around
be that
saying that we
artist.
live in Earth? Nobody actually says that. They live in a city or a country.
Mm-hmm.
Our story, our story today opens up in the new founded town of Medusa Smile, where Kai has been pacing the floor in the guild hall, looking at what most would call a watch, but something that doesn't exist quite yet, I'm assuming, which may or may not be a thing. Wondering what happened to the most recent shipment that was supposed to arrive, about 4 hours ago. What's more, there has been rumors of townsfolk from the nearby new settlements disappearing. So he decided to get together a few members of the guild and send out an extra message to the main guild, looking for some extra assistance and to look into the matter while they try to get the town back in order after their little incident with Zeus.
Boom, boom, boom.
So let's hear who has answered the call today of Kai's first mission to the guild. Starting with Kwashi here. And going to the right. So let's get your player name and your character.
Quash, are you there?
MIA.
Yeah, sorry. I was locking up. What's happened?
We are doing character introductions. Who has answered Kai's call for assistance and looking into the matter of the missing cargo and the missing townsfolk?
Okay, great. So introductions, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is TikTok. He's a pirate. He used to work at a pirate ship a long time ago. And after his crewmates got captured, he's just been wandering the land, basically learning everything he knows, and basically stealing as much treasure as he possibly can.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Entrapta.
Drafta is a artificer, artillerist, level 8. She lives close to where this is happening, and she just doesn't like this kind of danger this close to home. And like some type of pink Batman, she just has to fly off into the night and help.
All right. Thank you. Jero.
Okay, so my character's name is Jiro, who is a Kenku monk wizard. He can't really form words by himself, but he can imitate others really well. And he owns the tavern at Medusa Smile, and he loves this town very much, so all he wants to do is help it.
All right. Next up is Felix.
Well, hello there. My name is Adrian. I'll be playing the fantastic Felix Falconius, Private Eye, who is a level 7 monk. He's a tiefling. He's gone to Medusa's Smile in search of the ancient monastery there, and trying to find peace and harmony with himself. And when there's chance for adventure, having been very bored of meditation and studying and monk stuff, he has decided to once again try to pick up the magnifying glass and investigate what this lost cargo is. And so here he is, ready for duty.
Next up is Ivor.
Hello, my name is Ivor. I am a Frost Knight as Guardian, and it is great to be here. I am level 6, and my player's name is Noah. He's alright.
Thank you, Ivor. And rounding out this party is Alpha.
Hello, I am Alpha. I am a human druid. Class-wise, 2nd level druid, 4th level ranger. He is the leader of the pack. He is the alpha of the pack and has a small following of wolves and dogs and other canines. And he is very loyal to his pack, which he considers many of the Dungeon Delvers Guild. And then if people go missing, he is come down to protect and use his keen sense of smell to try to track down the missing people.
All right. So you, as a interesting bunch of adventurers from the guild, have banded together to check out both the missing cargo of supplies that were supposed to be on the way to town, and check out the rumors of the townsfolk from nearby villages who are supposedly going missing. So with that, you start up on your way, heading towards the forest where you know our dear friend, the ranger who is merchant, I can't remember the name, I apologize, follows their trail. I want everybody to make me a perception check.
Perception.
A 19. Look at that.
6.
Perception is not my strong suit.
Oh.
Yeah, for some reason that forest looks real creepy. But Jero, you notice to the side of the road what seems to be a broken cart. Ivor catches it a moment after you do. What do you do?
I sprint off to the cart immediately.
Do you guys follow?
Yeah, we see the cart at that point.
I'm assuming you would notice him like sprinting towards it and would either somehow still overlook it, concerned about the darkness of the forest, or you would follow after. So that's my assumption.
Felix will take off
Yeah,
after the
Ivor would
hounds and
definitely
everybody.
follow. He wouldn't be sprinting as much, though. He'd more be walking along, trying to keep his eyes peeled. With a 4, I don't know how peeled his eyes will be, but he's trying to keep a good lookout.
Fair enough.
Felix
Upon
is
reaching the
bounding
cart,
after.
the sight before you is the cart itself is completely and utterly destroyed. Its contents strewn about the ground, with sacks of food torn open. What looks to be animals have gotten into it. Barrels of water have been spilled, and a crate opened, its content missing.
Start looking at the sacks and the tracks and sniffing the tracks and just start seeing if I can figure out what kind of animals were here.
Okay.
Felix will also try to look at the tracks.
Go
Yeah, I
ahead
wanna
and roll me a
investigate.
survival.
Survival.
Oh, no, wisdom is
Might I
crap.
get advantage if I use my spyglass or my magnifying glass?
Sure.
Michael, this is just a test. I want to see if this worked or not.
Sure.
And I don't have anything that improves my vision,
Good.
but I do have a wolf's head that gives me basically scent, and I have wolves with me that have scent.
Oh, are you
Wait,
in wolf form
You got a
already?
wolf head?
Go
No.
ahead and
I have a hat that provides scent while I'm in human form.
I think you're.
so go ahead and roll with advantage then, Alpha.
Okay. My first
So
one was
11.
better. Yeah, my
So
first one was
you're
better.
picking up all sorts of scents. That food smells really good. So it seems like it's been sitting here for a while. TikTok. You can
Yeah.
tell that there has been an assortment of animals here, from deer to wolves to even some flying.
So birds,
I
wolves,
want you to
and
make me a
bear.
perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, you pick up on this. For so many animal tracks nearby, things seem to be extremely eerily quiet. There isn't even any bird song, which is weird with it being a forest. That silence is not normal.
Okay. So I kind of alert everybody to like the silence that's going on right about now.
This cart was not wrecked recently.
Mhm. It seems like there's something around the area that's scaring people.
Something else you had noticed while you were looking at the tracks is humanoid footprints.
Okay. All right. So what kind of, let me see, can I roll to see what kind of humanoid footprints is like a
Sure.
specific species? What to
Go for
roll?
it.
Investigation?
Let's see. Investigation should be fine.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. They look like dwarf footprints and elves and human. This
Okay.
strange assortment, but why would they be here? There also seems to be a furbog?
A dwarf?
Probably
Okay,
nothing. So you
dwarf.
find dwarven footprints, elven footprints, human footprints.
I just tell everybody, okay, it looks like a dwarf. You're saying.
Basically, the sounds like possibly the villagers may have come through here some time ago.
How fresh do the tracks look?
The Furbolg tracks seem to be about the Furbolg tracks seem pretty fresh, but they basically are leading up to the cart and then just vanish. The others seem to have turned back towards the forest.
I wonder if there's anybody who can sense magic in our party.
What are you looking for?
But clearly, if you pay attention to the ground, you can see these tracks, these furbolg-looking footprints. They just go up to the cart and stop. And clearly, there's no furbolg here. But that's probably just what he wants you to think. I bet he's invisible. And then I'm gonna point my finger in all directions.
I would have smelt him if he was invisible.
Yeah, I think his body would be invisible, but not the tracks.
That's good point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down on the rocks or whatever and start pondering this mystery.
Okay.
Yes, I see many animal tracks here. Some of them bipedal.
Ivor just walks over and just sits down with you, with Felix.
What does Ivor look like again? What race are you?
He's an Asgardian, so he's humanoid. He is 6 foot. He weighs about 175 pounds, and he is 2,500 years old. He has white hair, and he is
Dang.
dressed. He's dressed head to toe in this like light blue plate mail, and he has a very monotone, very cold voice. In fact, like the aura around him is cold.
Gotcha. I'm gonna look him
Very-
up and down, and then I'm gonna put my sunglasses on.
Is anybody investigating the crates or anything else on with the cart?
I guess I could investigate the crates. So let's see what happens.
Okay, roll me an investigation.
I'm at okay. This
The-
rules did not last long.
Hmm.
The forest animals would have been brought here by the unattended food. But what
Yeah, but something
damaged the cart in the first place?
looks like something drove them off. Probably a dwarf or four. Well, it seems like the four bug is the one that's the freshest.
Anybody
So
else rolling?
maybe
Ivor wouldn't really be looking at the crates. He knows he's not very he knows he can't investigate very well. He's very much combat based, so he's not really looking too much into it.
Okay.
So if the tracks of the Furbolg lead up to the wagon, and then he would look around and make sure that it's true that they just disappear. It is possible that they took flight from the cart.
A winged beast.
Interesting.
So those who are investigating the crate just find nothing but a bunch of like hay and fluff and stuff.
Hey Adrian,
You hear-
Yep.
the stream is appearing black apparently for some people.
Yeah, I turned it off because there's nothing on Roll20 except the drawings. Do you want me to switch it back?
Okay.
Beautiful.
No,
drawing.
I think that's fine. That works. Because you can still hear us. All right.
I'm
Well,
going to turn my
this is-
attention back to the wagon. How was the wagon? I mean, was the wagon damaged? How, like, was like wheel axle broken, things like that? What?
one of the wheels is broken off and laying on the ground next to it.
Can we see how
Um,
it was broken?
The way it was broken is unknown. It's just destroyed.
So the wheel was broken, and its driver must have abandoned the cart. Does there appear to be tracks that initiate that we don't see coming up to the cart, but only leaving the cart from the driver area?
You said it's nighttime, right?
I would say it's probably about midday so far.
Oh, it's midday.
Okay.
So Entrapto, while you are like rummaging through the crates, you hear the slight sound of a tink as if glass hitting glass.
Sweet. Is that good
want-
tink or bad tink?
If you want to make another investigation,
Okay, give me just a sec. Just keep in mind, I'm supposed to be good at this. That's saying of mine by now, because I usually just
Hey!
19 is okay.
so hearing the
Okay.
sound, you move some of the hay out of the way, and beneath you find 2 healing potions.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a
I'm gonna
huh.
immediately like hand them off to somebody else.
Jiro points to me, or Jiro points to himself.
Does anybody know if this is the wagon? Was it supposed to be carrying healing potions, or is this just like a finders keepers type of a thing? Or
You would
No,
know, like, Kai would have let you know that the the car that was on the way to town was carrying, in fact, supplies to help Medusa smile, including potions, some weaponry, like some basic weaponry, some basic gear, like everyday type of supplies.
All right.
and
Interesting.
has this been here short enough time that this is probably the recent caravan, or has this been
Yeah,
here
that's,
for weeks?
you would assume that this is the caravan that was being waited on.
Okay. This looks like our caravan has been here for some time, but not extended period of
Been
time.
here about a couple hours.
get me some new horse?
Have we seen any bodies?
There has been no bodies seen.
Are there any
I'm gonna
tracks
look at the party.
leaving the
And I
area?
would be like, "There's no one here."
Are there any
Maybe.
tracks leaving the area that we don't see entering the area?
No, the only tracks you see is the wagon tracks in the dirt leading towards where the wagon currently is, and along with some random footprints that come to and the wagon and back to the forest.
So whoever was in this wagon did not leave of the probably did not leave of their own accord. Something came to the wagon and removed its driver, passenger, and then left with him without him probably walking.
Well.
And our Forborg has seemed to find some way to leave the ground. Perhaps like a boom of flying, as he points to Entraptor, or perhaps a druid that could take on flying forms.
If you examine the ground further, you will see that the Furbolg tracks go alongside the carriage tracks, as if they were traveling together.
Oh.
So the Forborg was basically like a guardian or walking with them.
Wait, what's this birdie writing next to me? I'm gonna use my spyglass and look at Jiro's notes. I think he's coming up with a...
As you look at it, I cast minor illusion on it to say I'm a bird.
Let's see if there's anything I can do to counteract that. 1 second.
Make me an Arcana check.
I don't think my eyes have charmed and can actually do anything.
Yeah, the one who's trying to counteract it, make an Arcana check to see if you can see through it. Yeah, you somehow managed to see through it.
I like wipe the page, like trying to get the illusion away, not realizing that it's not working until it kind of dispels or whatever. And then I read, and then I look at Jiro and says,
So when you go to wipe the page from the illusion, you accidentally smudge all the writing.
all I read was that the crow here, and I nudge the Kenku, Jiro, he's a changeling. And if you're a changeling, why don't you just change into a human so you can, like, talk with us?
Jiro shakes his head.
Okay.
Entraptor dies laughing.
Okay.
What's wrong with being a changeling?
I will say Ivor walks up to you, to our changeling friend, and just kind of puts a finger on your beak and uses his all speak. And as he starts speaking to you, it's whatever your broken language is, that's it. And when you are attempting to communicate back, he understands it perfectly.
Oh shit. Okay. Jiro sort of, driver is changing, destroyed wagon, took items, went away.
In the background, Felix is starting to get into it with Alpha about how there's nothing wrong with being a changeling. It's just
Also,
one's
I'm not a
being.
changeling.
Wait, what are you then?
Kenku.
Oh. You just don't like to speak?
Not able to speak.
Hmm.
Intimidation. No, not intimidation. Wrong word. Imitation.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, if you need anything, just let me know.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And with
I
that,
am not-
he'll drop all speak, and he'll look at everybody and goes, he's not a changeling. He's just a Kenku that has a hard time speaking unless it's imitation.
So all can.
That sounds like what a change.
No, the driver was a changeling, or at least you think so.
I don't see why the driver would rob his own cart and take off.
I mean, unless it's not his card, it could be like from a supplier or something. It'd be like a cycle
perception check.
situation. So, yeah.
Well, why I do not change by my race. I have learned to change. There's nothing wrong with adapting your form.
Agreed.
Who's up ahead? Who are those
So-
people?
Yeah, make me perception. How enamored of this conversation are you?
Can,
Drone's not
Rogue
very-
definitely notices.
and can I roll with an advantage for the I might smell them coming.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Hey Fox, I need you to right click on my tokens and give me access to use them.
Oh, the
Yes.
spiders and the broom.
let me get that one for you. And trapped. Let's see. Okay, there you go. You should have control of them now, I believe. Make sure you have control of the characters.
Hello.
All right, your wolf.
So while you guys are having this conversation about changelings,
I would
Hello
not.
there.
figures
I would not
start
advise.
slowly lumbering from the forest.
Lumbering.
Uh-oh.
Something doesn't seem quite right about them.
We have come. He sniffs the air. We have company.
They're about 30 feet away, I would say.
Can Jiro try throwing a pebble at them?
What?
You're talking magic stones again?
Go ahead and if you're throwing a pebble, go ahead and make a do what you're gonna do.
Cool.
I don't know if I put my health in correctly. I think I did. Yes. Okay, I did.
That will hit them. Are you aiming for them or near them?
No, I'm aiming for one of them at least.
Okay. Are you aiming for a particular spot on them?
No, just them, their body.
Okay. So that will hit.
Yay. Does a pebble do damage?
Are you just throwing a regular pebble?
I'm like a small pebble. You can fit it between your thumb and index finger.
Just be lying.
How hard are you
all the-
throwing it?
Not that hard. No. I'm just throwing it to make sure they're non-illusion. I don't know why I had that thought, but I did. So
They stop walking and just like turn in your direction.
oh no.
One of them tilts their head as they stare at you.
What do they look like? Are they wearing armor and weapons and stuff like that, or?
They look like ordinary people,
You want to start eating?
except for the fact that.
You can't use a spoon.
Give
Go eat
me
at the
one
table.
more perception to see if you notice.
Lizzie, can you close the door?
I need to just keep this page open. Otherwise it-
Ooh, that was a nice roll.
Let's see. Alpha, Ivor. So
Felix will start getting some rocks out of his hoof that got caught in his horseshoe because he's distracted.
So I'll say the DC for it would be 14. So anyone who had 14 and up would notice this. Their eyes seem to be white, and there seems to be a couple mushrooms on them.
Oh,
Oh no, they're spore like
or druid.
Yeah, I know these are.
Oh yeah.
sugar spores.
There was a druid.
And
in there.
Trapto's eyes will go real wide, real wide, and just all of a sudden go like, "Oh no, I need to hide that," and just like pretend like.
There is I'm assuming as a druid I would know this in character too. It's like there is a type of druid that specializes in fungus, and they can use funguses to inhabit dead bodies, and the fungus is the only thing alive, and it controls the biological form. It's
So-
almost like a living it's almost like a non-necromantic form of undead.
So you're saying they're dead? At least the body is, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect. New chew toys.
Based on exactly, as he looks down to the white wolf with the albino wolf.
Ivor pulls out his gladius and readies his shield.
Should we arrest them, and would a spell like Greater Restoration work on them? Or shall we just,
I am
Right.
Circle of the Moon. I don't practice this particular discipline. But they've not necessarily shown themselves to be hostile yet.
Can anyone speak with dead people?
I speak dead people.
As you guys are talking, they are slowly lumbering forward.
Michael, if you'll let me use my all speak again, technically I only get it once per long rest, but if you'll let me use it again, I'll use it on these people.
Roll me a D100.
D100? Okay.
D100 and you get it back.
77.
All right. Let's see what the dice say. Unfortunately, not.
Dang it.
If
Okay.
you could have beat the roll that I did, I would have possibly allowed it.
It's fine. It was just for flavor if I could have.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it though.
So, Jiro carries around a Ouija board as his means of communication usually for simple messages. Can I take that out and like toss it to them so they can give us a message of what they want?
You can certainly toss it to them.
I do that.
You throw
I
a Ouija board at these guys?
Yes.
I step out to the side and speaking not to them, but just loudly into the forest in Druidic. Show yourself, brother. Speak with us. What do you want?
Felix is going to
They
look around
ignore
confused.
the Ouija board and slowly lumber forward, even closer.
Oh, no.
Now about 15 feet away from the party.
Ivor's gonna just kind of walk right up to the one with his shield ready, basically taking the defend action.
Okay.
He's gonna basically
Hey,
put himself right
Kids,
there
I'm on the phone. You can't do that.
between them. Thank you for that. It is much appreciated because this might hurt. I don't know what they're about to do.
The one draws a blade and strikes.
Oh boy.
Is
Completely misses.
I about to say.
As
You
the
know-
sword. And let me see how severe this happens.
Do you want the table I use?
57. So they go to swing, hits the shield, and clangs off, and they stumble backwards a
All
little
right.
bit before tilting their head and looking at you again.
Are we in initiative or no?
Yeah, let's say, should we roll initiative for this then? Because this
Go
this
ahead
sounds
and
like
roll initiative.
Oh, no, we're fighting. Gosh darn it, we couldn't
Well, the guy-
resolve it peacefully.
We
Ev-
might
everyone-
still be
They
able to.
Got it,
ignored
Brian
my
Rock.
Ouija board.
holy crap, that was a nice
Everyone
initiative.
note.
Wow.
Everyone note that I strategically placed myself, so everyone should have 11 fucking temporary health right now
Yes.
going into this combat.
Michael, I'm gonna message you the table I use for nat ones. You do not have to use this, but this is just one I use because I find it hilarious and I use it in my campaign.
How does one pull up initiative tracker again?
It should be
It's-
under the die.
Under the die.
Yeah, it's the little clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little clock thingamajigger. You just click on that.
That's it. Okay.
There you go. We all
And
already
then
clicked on it.
go down to where it has little square or the settings little button. Hit that and then hit descending.
Yeah, I know.
Did
I
I,
know
And
that
then-
part. I was just trying to remember how to pull it back up.
I think I clicked on the wrong one.
Right.
Did you?
Because I see my
Um,
companion with initiative, not me.
all right.
Looks like you got a
And
14 for Alpha.
Yeah, I just hit it again on my character sheet. I didn't
Oh.
completely fill out the character sheets on heal, but I filled out some of the basic stuff because initiative is still useful to just click.
Well, that's a real easy fix. I mean, the DM can just like right click on you, add initiative, add turn or whatever, and then just write you right in. So
You know, but it's easier to at least put the initiative in, even if I don't completely fill everything. But you can probably
Yeah,
delete
yeah,
the
yeah.
animal companion unless you wanted to have its own initiative.
That's fine.
Just a quick question
Yeah.
because I want to know for what we all have as far as healing items go. I have one greater health potion. That's all I have healing item wise.
Okay.
What does everyone else got?
I have a
Nothing.
Zero.
tinder box.
I've got a
I got-
tinder box.
So if
I-
anybody wanted to
I
purchase
got-
healing potions or
I
anything
got
like
temporary health every bonus action.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be fine with
Okay.
that.
All right.
I've
As
got
long
a couple healing potions, and I am a divine caster. I can cast heal.
okay. As long as we
Depending-
have some means
Oh,
of healing.
and for all intents and purposes, my spider's on me at the moment. So if I were to like drop my spider on me, you would see better where its actual radius is at.
And the temporary health only
Anyone
affects
that
your
touches
allies,
that
right?
bubble.
Is it
Yeah, I
anyone
can
or just
choose.
your allies?
It-
Okay.
It's literally anything that I choose within that bubble.
That tree.
So your pets, yeah, like straight up, I could like anything that's like I consider an ally.
That's
The
awesome.
ground.
Theoretically, I'm giving temporary health to the fucking like grass and the like leaves on the ground too.
You
'Cause
make them grow a little
I
bit.
see their
Very
spirit.
Nightmare.
I don't have the massives on the board. They're all part of the same group pack, but you've more than doubled their HP if they were there.
Yeah. Quick question. What is your bad guy's dexterity? Mine's only 12. If he has a higher dexterity.
You
they
know how to set
have
it to
a
tiebreaker, right?
14 dex.
So they go before me. All right, good.
Yeah, like if you can go into your character sheet and you can hit tiebreaker and it'll show what your dexterity is as like a decimal after the fact.
Oh, can you? I didn't know
No,
you
I
could do.
thought that was just like a
Yeah.
random number.
That's why Entrapped says 17.15.
Yeah.
The 15 is my dexterity, just in case the tiebreaker.
Add dex tiebreaker. Oh, I didn't know that was a. That's awesome. Thank you for telling me about that. I've always seen
Yeah,
that
actually,
character. I'm just like, the heck is that?
Actually, I think it was Fox showed me how to do the toggle freaking stuff, and it's the same page. I just kind of like investigated the page after the fact and found cool, neat stuff.
Yeah, it's under the. For anyone wondering, it's under the middle options. Middle, under attribute options, middle top. It's like the bottom of the list. That's dope.
Out of all the things that randomly turn on, I think that that's actually a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another one is turn on whisper toggle, like right under
Yeah.
advantage toggle. I always have that on so that
Oh yeah,
I can make it so I can whisper if I need to.
for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. Come at me.
Alright, give me 1 second. And
Jesus. 76 HP.
Yeah. I'm basically an icy barbarian.
I've got 33.
Yeah. Frost Knights
Okay.
are pretty cool. Oh, am I first now?
there we go.
No? Okay.
I was doing something real quick.
Mm,
Don't worry, nothing to worry about just yet.
just yet. Key point.
There is no death in the woods.
There's
Eric,
no roaring
I thought we
blessings
went
there.
over Death was dead.
There's no one person.
Good point.
All right, is everyone set up in? So paths are 10 feet wide. Everything that is green are essentially trees. You guys are
You're
still
on a
technically
green
not
bird.
in the woods just yet. So these things have stubbled out. So you have this plenty of room to fight. So
Alright.
this one is going to stumble up to you and take a swing at you with a short sword. Does 15 hit?
Eric, you may be muted.
So when walks up in his swings, my AC should be 15.
Alright, so you take 1 point of damage as it just kind of clumsily flails at you with the short sword. Ivor, you're next.
Alright, I'm gonna look at the guy in front of me and I'm gonna take I'm not gonna waste my shiver blade on this guy, so I'm just gonna hit him. So that's the first attack. Guessing that doesn't hit. And the second one, I'm guessing that does hit. So that'll be 8 damage, 4 piercing, 4 cold.
Alright, that will hit. Okay, give me a second.
Yep.
I'm keeping
Take it
track
in.
of these guys with paper. I gotta figure out what I do with the pencil real quick. Am I sitting on it? I am, apparently. Alright, so 8 damage. Okay.
And yeah, that'll be all I'm doing.
Okay. Alright. Next up, it's their turn. So the one you just hit is going to swing at you as well with a 23.
Swing at me.
Swings at whoever is in front here.
So Ivor. Yeah,
Ivor.
that's at me. 23 will hit.
All right, so you take 2 damage.
2 damage. All right.
These things apparently are very clumsy.
Yeah. Not very
Don't
strong.
forget temp health.
Oh, that's right. Took
All
off the
right, next up
health.
is Entrapta.
I will hover at like a height of about like 10 feet above the heads of everyone, but like, oh, I did not do that how I wanted to. Oop. But keeping everyone within the sphere of my protection feature. I will shoot at this guy with a pink fireball because that's what I do.
25 will hit.
Does 25 hit?
25 will hit.
Will 20 damage do anything drastic to it?
It's dead.
Sweet.
Nice.
As the pink
And then as a
fireball.
bonus action,
So you launch this pink
go
fireball.
ahead.
It flies at it. Where are you aiming?
I go for headshots. It's kind of my thing.
Okay, so you're aiming directly for the head. Yeah, you take off its head,
Yeah.
and blood starts spurting from the stump as the
That's
body
lovely.
falls to the ground,
Blood.
motionless.
All right. I will apologize to Ivor for being splashed up into that shit.
Hey, I'm gonna roll a thing to just see how much Ivor is in splash zone.
I will say, like I said, the aura around me is
Oh
cold.
man,
So,
Bloodborne.
like I said,
I would like
however much is getting
freeze.
on me is freezing
Blood
immediately
sickles.
as it hits me.
Yeah, so it's just you're just pelted with frozen drops of blood.
He just kind of grabs like the
with-
biggest chunk he can and just pulls it off his armor and throws it.
I just imagine like blood sickles.
Yeah.
I just imagine pulls off, offers to Lupin. Or Alpha, I mean.
Here, buddy.
Alright, you said you were
And that
kind
would
of
be
bonus
all of my
action?
turn. I already used it, and it really wouldn't matter if anyone had less than 6. They would have now 6. If they have more than 6, they would keep the total that they have.
Gotcha. Alright, next up is TikTok.
Okay, Tifcox is gonna he's gonna pull out some finger guns and he's gonna cast that.
Alright,
see.
so Magic Missile will automatically hit.
It's
Which one are you
supposed
aiming
to be
for?
it's supposed to be 3, right? Yeah, 3 shots. So let me just I thought all of them would shoot one time, apparently not. Give me a second. I'm shooting all at 1. Let's see, so
So you're going for this one or this one?
the one behind
This one?
yeah, that one.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 5, 10, 14. 14 damage.
14 damage. Damn. Blood starts to trickle down its body, but it's still alive. Jero,
Okay.
you're up next.
Okay. I will cast Firebolt at the one at the back as well.
Alright, that will hit. It is now bloodied and burnt, but still standing.
And
Alright.
that's gonna be it, yeah.
Next up, apparently, is the companion wolf.
The wolf, well, I did take damage, so he would probably, her and the others would go over here and try biting at the thing.
Alright, go ahead and make attack.
Pretty sure 19 hits.
19 will hit. The 10 will not.
Kids,
Oh, that's one attack.
stop
but
fighting.
Oh,
the
gotcha.
it's 5 dogs, so pack tactics. And
Fair
even anyway, even if and I'm there next to it anyway, so pack tactics.
Okay.
So advantage.
All right.
So
So,
hit
yeah, 19 will
and
hit.
then make a strength DC of 11. Will be the wolves knock you prone by.
All right. Strength save.
Oh, and then damage. 2d4. 2d4 plus 5. So 10 damage.
They make their save. But lots of damage.
Lupin normally thinks about that's all they can do. All they would do.
And then
Lupin normally would transform into combat, but he still needs to be able to talk if this druid shows up. So he will use primal savagery. His hand, like energy forms around his hand into like a shape of a paw, and will swing his primal savage attack at them. Plus 6. 23 hits.
That will hit. Roll for damage.
2d10 acid damage.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh,
You just-
ignore that 6. So just the 8 and the 7. I didn't.
so 15.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you basically just take your claws and rake down them, and the acid just eats away at them as they fall to the ground motionless.
And he will yell out into the forest again. Brother, we are not your enemy. Speak to me.
An arrow flies from the forest. Does a 15 hit?
Me?
Yes.
That armor class is 15. So yeah, 15 would hit.
That sucks.
You
Does not
take
like you, dude.
4 damage.
This is what you get for reasoning with them.
It's the wrong one. It's 11 still.
As another of these. Anybody want to make an insight?
Yeah, bro. I'll
Wait, is
roll
that
it
one
right
dead
now.
up there? I forgot to ask. There's like a token up there.
Nope.
She's still alive?
Let me take a look.
Not for
This
long.
one? Yeah, this one's alive.
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Is it my turn,
Can
or-
somebody-
Yeah, this you think that interrupted you and Jero, you have a feeling that these might be some of the missing villagers.
Ah, why are we killing them?
They're already dead.
I mean,
It's
they're
being
dead,
animated
so
by the spores in them are the only thing living still.
yeah, that's basically how it works.
And then who cares?
Let me see. Give me a moment here. As exiting from the forest, are 2 more with bows.
Oh, so 2 more villagers, not
Yep,
necessarily
their
them.
eyes and mushrooms somewhere on their body.
Well,
Next up is
if they're
Felix.
male, of course they have a mushroom somewhere on their body.
Felix is going to run 45 feet,
Bruh.
which is his normal speed, up to this guy. And then he is going to slam his fist into his face with brass knuckles. However, with D&D Beyond, I'm not sure how to put in the +1 bonus. because
Okay.
it should be a +7 on the attack, but it's a +6,
Alright.
and I don't know how to change that.
Go ahead and we'll just have +1.
Okay, so he's gonna attack 4 times while using a key point. So he gets 2 attacks for level 5 and a key point for 2 more as a bonus action.
16 hits, 19 hits, 16 hits.
Okay,
So
so that'd
that's
be. I think the +1 is in the damage already, or no? It is. It should be +4.
okay.
Yeah, so that's including the +1. So that's 8, 14, 21, and 27 points of damage.
27 points of damage.
Correct. And
yeah,
with
you
that, he's
basically just
grabs him by the hair and then just keeps repeatedly hitting him with the brass knuckles in the face over and over and over and again until he just lets go, and then the body, if he's dead, would drop.
its face is pulp.
Yeah. He looks back and says, "Hey, Lupin, you sure these are dead, right?"
You have blood all over your brass knuckles.
Yep, definitely.
Quite sure, even though I am of a different circle.
Okay, then he would nod, and then he just lifts up his hoofed leg and just stomps down on the neck to crack it.
Ooh.
And that's my turn.
Yep. That one is dead.
Damn, dude.
Alright, and then it's to this one here next.
Mhm.
It's lumbers forward. We've got 3, so let's roll a d3. Let's be friends.
Oh god.
Friends.
With the
Let's
power
be
of friendship,
friends.
anything is possible.
Let's be friends.
Who's he going after? Me? Ivor? That's
Yep.
okay.
It wants to be
Alright.
friends with you, Ivor.
Darn it. If it attacked anyone else, I could have used my protection. Too late.
So this one has a short sword.
No, it does not. Your 11 temporary health stay until your next long rest. Or
Michael,
their
you
remote.
freaking crit me. Jeez, man. Ivor's just dead.
Too far, dude. Too far.
Does it only get 1 attack?
Yes.
So I take it as my turn now.
Let me. It is. Oh, this one is gone. So let me put that away. This one.
Okay. Ivor is going to go ahead and just take 2 swings at him. First hit. Second hit.
Actually, there are 2 in front of you.
There are? We can't see those.
Yeah, I need to put them on token layer.
Hi there.
As
nice.
come stumbling out of the forest.
Oh, human, dwarves, and yeah, okay, now I understand.
All right. In that case, first attack is going to go to the one.
It's actually his turn.
Oh, is it? Okay. Then never mind mine. Sorry about that.
Yep, I'm just trying to delete the guys that have already died from the turn order. Just to get rid of some confusion. All right, so
You don't mind if I keep my 2 attacks for when my turn comes, do you?
that should be fine.
Okay.
This one stumbles over. Hi, wanna be friends? It makes a swing with a war hammer.
Close the door.
Who's it hitting?
Oh, Warhammer. Jeez.
That's a good question. Who is it hitting?
Yeah, one person from where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, I just really, really wanted to avoid it.
Hi, TikTok. Do you want to be friends with the dwarf?
I mean, Jesus. Okay,
It
yeah.
wants to introduce
I
you
want-
to its hammer.
Hold on, wait. Let me look. Hold on, give me 1
Wait.
second. I'm going to use my protection and impose disadvantage because I am wearing a shield. I got you, but I tried. I'm sorry.
Hold on. How much is? Let's see.
Hey,
Hold on.
Eric, what was that? What was Dorban's hammer's name?
Daisy.
Yeah, he
Daisy.
wants to introduce you to Daisy.
Yep,
Daisy
yes.
Part 2.
Daisy
I'm
the
not
second.
Daisy was
I'm
a
not-
hand axe because his ex was such an axe.
Okay, I did that wrong. Yeah, no, I'm not dying today.
Nice.
All right, so
Yeah.
I got you, buddy. Together we'll be friends.
You take 6 damage.
Okay,
So that
Hiding
goes down to
behind
3.
you two.
I
okay,
should have
good.
played Thorvin in a while, but I will probably get to play him next Monday.
Awesome. I miss Torben. I love that character.
Okay, that it?
And then Ivor, now it's your turn.
Okay.
Come up, Ivor.
For first attack, which was a 20 to hit onto the guy right here. It's a total of 11 damage. Does that kill him? Her?
11 damage, the one
Yep.
in front of you?
Yep, this guy.
Yep.
Okay. Since that kills, I'm going to step over the body, and the second attack will go to this guy. Seeing as there's no reason to put that attack anywhere else. So it's a 24 to hit with 5 piercing and 4 cold, totaling 9 damage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, how much piercing and how much cold again?
Against this guy is 5 piercing, 4 cold.
Okay. All right, noted.
Yep. That'll be my turn. Excuse me.
All right. Next up is Entrapta.
Entrapta would first use her bonus action to protect. Boom. If you have less than 8 temporary health, you now have 8. If you have more than 8 temporary health, it is still whatever it was. Yay, power of friendship. Then I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to shoot this guy with a pink fireball. Still keeping about 10 feet above the ground.
So you're going for this guy here
22 hit.
or the dwarf? 22
No,
will hit.
I'm going for the dwarf.
Yeah, that will hit.
For 11 damage. Good,
So they
sir.
are scorched and bloodied. Blood is just running down their body.
Okay. And that would be my turn.
All right, TikTok.
Okay, I'm gonna try and put this thing down. Does a
Oh,
20
shit.
That will hit.
Does a natural
his head.
20 hit?
And who are you going for on that one?
You know who I'm going for.
The dwarf.
Yep.
Don't forget your sneak attack.
Okay.
No,
And
it's
then,
in there.
Yeah.
I thought.
You basically
Oh,
just
no,
put-
it's not. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's dead.
That's
You put your head on his shoulder, take
Holy
your short
shit,
sword and
mate.
run it through his gut.
Blood and
Uh,
gore everywhere.
there.
And just for shits and giggles, let's
I will be right back. I'm gonna run
Doesn't
across the hall real quick.
TikTok have an Archeon blade
Yeah, but I'm keeping that for later.
out
I
of
was gonna use
character?
it as a surprise.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
okay.
use it as a surprise, but you know.
So
Like,
as you
aren't we fighting undead right now?
so your face and torso is just covered in this dwarf's blood.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. He's cool with that. Raises it, he pumps up his fist, is like, I killed one.
You hear Entraptor go, hell yeah, buddy! The power of friendship, anything is possible.
Friendship, blood.
Jiro, you're next.
Okay. I'm just gonna go over, pick up my Ouija board, and then I'm gonna let the other guys get the kill.
All right. Just pouts as he picks up a Ouija board. Companion and Lupin.
He would turn to it's like, you're really starting to piss me off. And it's like he'll turn to the wolves, get him, find him. They would start trying to see where the sniff or where the arrow came from. I'm assuming it's one of this guy's up here. So if this is the only target they can detect, they would just charge it and try to take it down.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack.
Oh, that's how it's supposed to go. So it'd be 23. I didn't.
So they do not fall, but 23 will still hit.
Alright, 2d4 plus 5 for the bite. 10 damage for the bite.
Your wolves start to tear into it, but it still stands.
So I have I've got 30 feet of movement. Can I get up to here?
Yep.
So as an action, he's going to lift his hand and a ball of fire appears in it, and he'll chuck it at the guy standing. And plus 6 to hit, d20. There's a 16 hit with the fire.
That will hit.
All right, with the fire does 2d8. Five damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Stands.
And even without true weapon fighting, I think I can still use I can still use the a bonus action to attack with an offhand weapon, can't I? I just don't get my band.
Not that I know of, not unless you have a feature that allows you to do so.
Okay,
I know the Eldritch Knight has something that can do that.
I thought you just didn't get your ability modifier, but okay.
If you're attacking with a spell, the weapon is something that's different. So the spell itself would be the action.
Oh yeah, attacking with two weapon attacks. I guess is it different? Yeah, I don't know if you can do it as a spell and a weapon.
Again, that's something that Eldritch Knights can do, but you are a druid and what else?
Ranger.
Ranger, yeah.
So he'll
All
pull
right.
his whip out at this point, but he won't actually can't swing with it.
All right, Felix, bring us home in this combat. What are you about to do to this thing?
So Felix is just gonna kind of, after cracking this other, not zombie, but like, I don't know what to call it. And he doesn't either. So he's like looking down at the body, and then he sees the dogs and the hounds all like jumping onto this other one, and he's gonna step over and just unarmed strike it in the form of sticking his hoof out underneath the backs of his knees and hoping the dogs trip him over, and he hopefully will die from that. But I will roll an attack.
8 will not hit.
Okay, in that case, he's gonna roundhouse kick him with his other hoof. For a second
17
attack.
will hit.
8 damage with a hoof.
It still stands, very, very bloodied.
Okay, if that's the case, he's gonna kind
Blood runs
of
down its face.
bob and weave a little bit, and then just give a solid punch as a bonus action. I'm not gonna use a key point. I'm just gonna attack once, and this will be with his brass knuckles. But I don't think that will hit. Even a
11 will
12.
not hit.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my turn.
All right. Next up. Let's see. Pretty sure this one is gone. All right. It's going to draw a longsword and take a swing at the wolves.
Okay. AC 16 for
8 is gonna
Dana.
miss. Realizing I still have it set to DM and not public. Yeah, 8, which is gonna miss. It just stares at you with white eyes and lets out a groan of pain.
All right, I think it's my turn.
Ivor is next.
All right. Who do I have? I have 40 feet of movement, so can I get up there? I can. All right, I'm going to get right up to here, and I'm going to take my swings at this guy. That's a 25 to hit for 5 damage, 4 piercing, 1 cold.
Do it in. How do you want to kill it?
Oh, I killed it? Okay. He just looks over and goes, might as well just freeze. And he just puts his sword or his gladius right through its head and then just pulls it out. And like the wound is actually frozen shut.
So you stick your gladius into it and pull it out, and as it does so, the blood just kind of blossoms into a red rose of blood, and some shards fall to the ground. It just
Couldn't have said
falls
it
to
better
its
myself.
knees and to the ground, motionless.
The wolves are probably covered in blood, but they don't mind.
Yeah. We're just kind of looking around now to see if he sees anything more coming towards them.
Nothing else seems to be coming from the forest at this moment in time.
All right.
I don't know a ton about this particular circle. I don't know if they have to be nearby to control their creations or if they can just leave them here.
Do you smell anything out there?
Do I? With all this blood, it might be hard, but he can try to smell. Oh.
I should note, much like how other races get like dark vision and stuff like that, Ivor has 15 feet of blind sight.
Nice.
But he doesn't have dark vision,
Blind sight.
so it's very limited. Let me grab blind sight for you.
You can see while
Guys.
jumping.
So basically, even if I didn't have eyes, I can just know what's around my immediate area.
Ah. Cool.
Don't mind me, I'm just bringing everyone back by area over here, and you can like basically rearrange yourselves as you.
Where did Ivor go?
Probably
Ivor
underneath
is
another token.
gone. He left us.
No, I didn't. He's right here.
There's an enemy mixed in with us.
No. Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, my bad.
Get out of here, you imposter!
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's everyone.
I think so.
I believe so.
3.
I just have like the tokens on the GM layer, so I could just easily grab them since I'm going to be using this map several times throughout. Anyways, so what you guys do?
If Druid is responsible for this, there might be. There's got to be at least a somewhat. There should be at least a somewhat reasonable explanation, but many druids do go to the extremes and conflict with civilization.
Well,
Well, some, maybe not many.
I came all the way here to find a monk's monastery. Is there a possibility there's a druid's grove around here? And also, I should probably see to those villagers. And can Felix go in and search the bodies for any distinguishing things like rings or necklaces or papers or anything that he can bring back to the villagers?
Go ahead and make an investigation.
If I use my spyglass, can I get advantage?
Go ahead. Looks like I didn't need the advantage. So you find some. Let me see.
Wait. 23? Okay, never mind.
Let's see. What else do they have on them? We're gonna roll this to see about how much. Okay. So on them you find some rings, some jewelry. One of them has a picture of their kid.
Oh, poor lass.
Yeah. Mostly I'm just trying to recover anyone's
for kicks and giggles.
There's one of the female bodies has a picture of her with another female.
For kicks and giggles, could I roll investigation as like double checking?
Go ahead. As you guys are
Yep,
searching the
not
bodies,
today.
keep in mind,
I'm supposed
like
to
as
be
you
good
search
at
the
that.
bodies, blood is still pooling out from them.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. I'm a little finicky. That's why I roll.
Ivor would take his blade and start freezing the blood, so that they can examine everything without all the blood spattering out.
So amongst the bodies, you find about 12 gold, 13 silver, and 13 copper.
Oh.
And Noah, you should play Bloodborne and like get the Chicago. It's
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Thank you.
Should we split up this money?
Ivor does not want any of the money. Money does not hold a lot of value to him.
Felix would be thinking we should return that to the owners of the money.
The people
This
who are
belongs
dead.
to their families.
All right. So after going through the bodies, what do you guys do?
Ivor's kind of just ready to kind of continue on once everyone else is.
Yeah, I don't want to bring the bodies back or anything. I just want to take their valuables to bring back to the village and then continue on.
It would be this current state would be disturbing to their family members. Best to take their valuables and let nature take care of the bodies.
Agreed.
But these, oh, that's the same color. Up here, they are those archers stepped out of the woods. Can I go to the point where they came out of the
Talking
woods?
for the longest time.
If I go to the point where they came out of the woods and look specifically for their tracks, could we track them back to where they came from?
Sure.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a pack. You got a pack of dogs and wolves. So dogs and wolf. So
People.
So look for those tracks, and I assume they go into the forest a little ways, and stealthily trying to follow those tracks back to where they started from.
All right, make me a survival with advantage.
Survival is... Glad I wasn't with disadvantage.
That would have been interesting if it wasn't. So you see a couple scattered footprints, and then you are able to spot the few steps from where they had come from, but then it gets muddled with the rest of the footprints.
Darn it.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm just following Alpha, probably.
Same.
Okay.
To me, Alpha's the tracker.
So everyone has entered the forest trail at this point?
Yeah.
yeah.
For kicks and giggles, I want everyone to roll me a con save.
Ah,
That is not for kicks and giggles. I call BS on that. Dude, that's a 4 on the dice. Jeez.
10 for me, 11 for the pack.
Jesus, fuck. Okay, yeah. So
bad rolls.
Interrupta could not be bothered by your con save.
why?
Doesn't care.
Give me a second.
Roll the 20.
The forest is too deep, and the tracks are not defined enough to follow them back in.
Keep in mind that I'm also like helping you guys out with the lantern revealing. We have like way more light than we probably should. We were a beacon in the night.
That was midday when we first discovered it, but we eventually will get to night.
I should have asked you this, but you can build bombs,
Yeah, she's
right?
paranoid. She never turns this thing off.
And Trump to build bombs, I forgot.
Not yet. No one will get back to me on being able to make witch
I want to
orbs
play.
filled with lantern fuel. So I haven't yet been able to do that.
I was kind of hoping he would build like some for like TikTok, and he would just like use his mage hand to just put them in the pockets of everybody he comes across. You know, we could do that later.
That's for powder kegs and like gunpowder type weapons, like Renaissance type weaponry in the DMG.
Yeah, I'll try to do it.
I mean, as long as you can find the stuff to, in theory, make one. I don't see why not.
Well, I buy like anytime I get a chance to like stop in a shop and buy like oil flasks, I do that. And I have a skill in glass blowers tools. So if any of you know what witch balls are, if you've ever been by a coastal region, they're essentially the original buoy because it's a glass bubble with air inside of it. So like you could just use it as a buoy, but you can also fill it with stuff as you make it. So if I were to make it filled with oil, I could then use catapult with it and also tinkering so that it glows. But And then once I do my bludgeoning damage, the same amount of damage is done to the item. So it would break the orb filled with oil, which theoretically would proc a combo for whoever shot anything with fire against that target. So this is my plan. I haven't done this yet.
I mean, it's a good plan. Anyways,
Indeed.
Ivor, Alpha, and Companion, and TikTok, you guys start having a sneezing fit, while Jero, Craven, and Felix just sneeze once.
I will
Damn,
say,
Owen.
as Ivor is sneezing,
Entrapped it.
as he's sneezing, these like little icicles just keep coming out of his nose.
Felix
And yes, I
will...
play the.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and yes, I play the ice to the best of my ability because I think it's funny.
Just icicles hanging from your nose now.
Why do I feel like shape water will be the downfall of you, like it was the downfall of Sub-Zero?
Yeah.
Felix will pull out a pocket handkerchief and blow his nose, and then replace it back in his vest pocket.
Nothing else happens.
All right.
Okay.
Entrapped that kitty
Apologies.
sneezes. That really cute, adorable.
Lupin looks around concerned, thinking there's something unusual. He doesn't normally sneeze like that, but there are many things in nature that could do it. But that also could be formed into an attack.
This whole area just smells of druidic magic, if you ask me. What do you think, Lupin? Or should I say Alpha?
Yeah, you. I don't think you would have. Yeah, you would have never known.
Yeah, he would know him by Alpha, not Lupin. Sorry.
No problem. I know I use both names back. So, yes, it seems definitely. They seem to be definitely a presence of natural magic here. I have some knowledge of that, but I am more of a hunter druid than less about the spell crafting.
You guys are welcome to walk on.
I'm going to stay close to Entrapta for the extra hit points. Do I still have my 11 if I ever left your circle?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So.
Oh yeah, I'm muted. Yeah, I'm muted. You keep that. Okay. So how temporary hit points works? It's not actual health. It's like some type of magical force field that's being kept upon you.
I just wasn't sure.
Essentially, you get to keep it until your next long rest, or if I replace it with something higher.
So I don't have to be within your radius.
Or it gets depleted. To get continued temporary health, yes. But once you step out, you're good until your next long rest.
Sweet.
Awesome.
So I will follow the group, but stay close to Entrapta.
As you head down the road, nothing happens.
Trying to keep
perception.
Trying to keep a watchful eye and nose out for trouble.
I'm gonna go a couple feet into the woods.
Why?
Yeah, before you do, I would like to be able. Could you please? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Before you do, I would like to give you another protect just to make sure. I want I'm paranoid. If you have lower than 8, then you have 8. Now do whatever you want to do.
All right, I'm chilling with 9 right now.
Oh, 5.
I mean, theoretically, I can do this on a bonus action. So as long as we're not in, I could straight up keep it up, until we get into combat, and then I can only do that on my turn. So
are you going off into the woods? or are you following the path?
I'm going a bit farther into the woods, but
Okay,
I'm
so you're
still
going into
like
the
going
woods.
along the path.
Okay,
So I want
it's
you to make me a perception check.
Okay.
Quick question, just talking about perception checks. What did our perception checks get us earlier? Because me and Alpha both roll them.
Perception.
boom 12.
Nice.
When I'm not near you, baby. Oh
Everything
yeah.
just seems very quiet.
Yeah,
There is no bird calls. Still no signs of animals, really.
Hey.
Felix is
Um,
going to start lighting a torch.
Ivor's kind of looking around with his blind sight, and he's looking into the woods. You can only see 15 feet in, but if something's there, you can see it.
Did you
keep
give
in
me
mind-
a perception yet?
keep in mind that you guys have
Yes.
60 feet of like light being shed from Interrupta. 30 feet of bright light, 60 feet of.
It's not so much the fact that I need light as I want the fire handy.
So, this is
Other-
It seems
that
strange
is
that
true.
if druid magic is strong here, that the animals would also be silent.
Question:
Agreed.
we have a wolf with us, right?
Wolves? Yes.
Yeah, we have a wolf with us, right?
Beta here is a
and
wolf. Is an albino
right,
wolf. somewhat.
and okay, and we have basically some magic thing going on that's basically persuading the animals to leave. Can you talk to your wolf and see what's going on? If he's like acting on a certain how, or if he's feeling anything?
I cast using one of my spell spots to cast speak with animals. It's like, since you guys don't understand it, he would use Beta's full name, which would be Bellona. Bellona. You would.
Sounds like bait to me.
It's like,
Yeah, so,
what do you feel? Do you sense anything that it would be sent to drive you that would be driving you away?
the response you get back is they seem just as confused as you are.
okay.
There's something about the forest, they just don't know what. Then they sneeze again.
Felix is going to
Real
look
quick,
for
Jero,
mushrooms on the ground.
you're poking mushrooms on the ground?
I'm gonna look for mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, you probably make a perception. And Jero,
I would like to flash the genius. Whatever he rolls, he gets a +5. That's a 25, sir.
there's a mushroom there, over there, and over there.
I'm gonna eat one.
Okay, make me.
Duh.
Hang on, I'm gonna roll something. Make me a Constitution save.
I would like to flash the genius that whatever he rolls is a +5.
Oh wow.
+5.
So, you ate a
I would
weird
like to know-
mushroom in the woods.
I'll
Yes, I
get
just
3
got
more of those guys.
Everyone who's staring at him now sees a mushroom on his head.
Oh, I know. Are you really?
I am.
Am I-
Oh my gosh, it's this.
I have
Yes,
a
it
feeling
is.
we just butchered some of those villagers, and I'm gonna look at the letters and the pictures and just kind of like, ooh, and I wince looking at the one of the rings and just kind of like, ooh, that wasn't a very good thing to do.
It was not wise to eat food in the forest. You don't know. You don't understand.
I had a hunch.
Draft will be like, we probably should have investigated that first.
Falconius.
Yes.
Please, look at the top of your head. Does anyone have a
Can't do
mirror for him to
that.
look? Anyone have a mirror? No? You've got a mushroom on the top of your head that's growing out of you now.
I'm gonna reach up and try to break it off.
Go ahead and
Catch
make a
the
strength.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you pull and how hard you try it, it just won't come off.
Can Ivor try to cut it off with his sword?
I lean over to make it
Entrapta
easier
is
and give you
going to remind
advantage.
everybody that mushrooms that you see above ground, is the what you think of as a mushroom is just the reproductive organ, and that the real mushroom is the mycelium roots that grow within inside.
Felix is gonna grab at his crotch very awkwardly. Not sure what Entrapta's talking about.
You have a great
I-
deal of knowledge about nature.
Ivor takes his gladius and
I'm a scientist.
puts it right at like the base of it and cuts. I'm guessing that cuts the mushroom right off.
Yep, mushroom gets cut off.
All right.
There's another one there.
What?
Well,
Come
I'm
on.
going to be in confinement for the next age.
Come on, let's keep moving. We'll
For the
deal
next
with
1d4 hours, you will have a mushroom on your head.
Oh, so it's just gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's a fairy tale gag.
Yeah,
So-
I figured as much. I was just wondering if we cut it off, if it would come off.
So
All
for the
right.
next 2 hours,
We'll
meanwhile,
deal.
Duro, who is just kind of wandering in the forest on their lonesome, you hear a bush rustling next to you.
I start running away.
The rustling bushes follows.
Firebolt.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
A little rabbit hops out of the bush. That may or may not now be on fire.
I don't.
Can I dive and try to catch it?
Go for it. Make a dex
The rabbit will be
check.
out here, though.
Dex check or
Uh-huh. Yep, you catch it.
You guys just.
okay?
Um,
I want to
Like the fire
restrain it
would.
very tightly.
On
Not
the
let it go.
rabbit's head is a mushroom, and
Alright.
its eyes are white.
I'm gonna hold it up for Alpha to look at. Is this thing alive?
I assume a heal check or some other survival, or
Its
Um,
eyes are white, aren't they?
I'll
That's
do
proof
it.
enough.
Go ahead and make me a medicine check.
medicine is wisdom. I don't have skill in it, but at least I have a +3 wisdom. 16. The wolves looked hungrily at the rabbit.
I tossed the rabbit to the wolf.
Well, I'm
Look.
still looking at it.
Oh,
But
I thought I was holding it up when you were looking at it while I was holding
Yeah,
it.
hang on. Let me roll something just to see what the wolves do real quick.
Wait. Jiro comes back to
Yeah, the wolves just start devouring it before you could fully examine it.
I'm gonna pull down my eyelids, and as a tiefling, I don't have any pupils. I just have kind of like orange-looking eyelids or eyes, and I look.
after the wolves start chewing on it, he looks over at Felix and says, "Yes, it's dead."
I'm gonna lean over and pull my eyelids down, even though I don't have any pupils, and say, "Are my eyes turning white?"
Ivor just starts walking ahead of everybody. He's just like, all right, this is happening. No, I'm leaving. Tell me if I'm about to trigger anything as I'm walking.
Yep. So far, nothing happens.
In
That's
2,000
right.
years, you have never
That's
seen
up.
such stupidity.
All right. So
Oh, I'll stop
you
dipping.
come to a split path in the road. One that goes to the left and one that goes to the right.
Check for tracks.
Yeah,
Good,
I'll
good.
wait for Alpha and Lupin to get up there for them to check. Or
Nope.
Alpha and what's your wolf's name?
Beta is the alpha. He's the alpha of the pack. Beta is the second man. But so it's always referred to as Beta or Bay. But
Okay.
when he spoke to it and speak with animals, he called it Bellany.
Okay. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Druid. I'll make it real easy.
All right, survival.
You smell something down both paths.
Do we see tracks down either way?
There are no traps. There are just different scents down each path.
No, tracks, not traps.
Oh, tracks?
Tracks.
There are tracks leading from both paths, or into both paths. Like, kind of to and from.
There's life and there's life down both ways, but can't tell anything specific about them. They seem to be, I mean, assuming they're animal tracks or humanoid or both down both ways.
You get 22, so.
Definitely smell humanoid.
They're humanoid. There seems to be evidence of humanoid both directions.
However goes well.
Humanoid animals, you'd say.
Let's flip a coin. Ivor pulls out like just a gold piece and flips it. One or two is left or right. Eric, call it.
Me?
Yep. Which one's left? Which one's right?
Right is the 3 and 4.
All right. 2. So right. I just rolled a 1d2.
Okay.
Which is
so you decide to take the right path.
Yep.
And as you keep walking, make me a perception.
Well, that's if everyone's following me. At the very least, I'm going there. Nobody has to follow me. And I didn't need to roll it with advantage, but it didn't matter.
Christ. Oh, that hurts. What am I doing with that?
Felix, make me a strength check.
Pew!
Oh, that doesn't work.
Yeah, it still doesn't budge. It's just.
Now, do the wolves that ate the rabbit with the mushroom on its head, do they grow mushrooms, or is
Yes, they do. The wolves also have mushrooms on their heads.
I would like to point
They
out
are an
that
assortment of colors.
we probably just murdered all the villagers villagers we were out to find.
if they were the state they were in, they were already dead?
Yeah, we didn't murder anybody. They were already.
You're right, it was self-defense. Felix holds a finger up in the air proudly of his realization.
Well, of course. The one attacked me first. Ivor will say from the front. As he's still like pulling chunks of frozen blood off his gladius, trying to clean it. Of course, the cold makes it a little more difficult because now they're frozen to it.
I don't know. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Got it.
Elsa.
That hurt.
Who?
That hurt me.
The name Elsa suddenly pops in your head.
Felix tries to break off the
I
mushroom
need a
again.
girlfriend named Elsa now.
Oh god. Well, if somebody makes an icy character that's named Elsa and female, Ivor might go for them. We'll see.
So, Jero, you spot a clearing up ahead.
Okay.
And Trapta will also notice it. Everyone else is poking at Felix's mushroom. Especially TikTok. TikTok is just like literally just poke, 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 poke. Or at least trying to.
I think I'm more looking at the mushrooms on the wolf's heads. Like, whatever this thing, it seems to be contagious through consumption. Hopefully it is temporary. Or we can find some kind of cure for it.
I hope this goes away. He, like, keeps poking at his head. I don't think I'll be able to show my face to any civilization with this. I shall have to find a cure.
There's always a hat.
Oh God, what did I just do? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just keep on walking to the clearing.
Yeah.
Continuing
I
that
don't
way.
think it's very important to point it out to the group, so I'll just ignore
Keep
it.
going that way. Keep looking for, looking out for dangers and tracks, and but following.
Mm-hmm.
I shall stick with the group.
You know what?
If you guys can get everyone bunched up together.
We're pretty bunched.
Okay, I'm going to copy characters in a second here. Let me just set up what is what did you start in the comments?
Don't question it. I didn't mean to.
What did you do, Noah? What did you do?
I like that picture.
Oh my God, that gets me fluffy. So, Adrian, are we doing a Frozen theme game here soon?
Sure.
I guess this is happening. All right. Oh God, he could be that guy. All right.
I will have to get into that game later. But we'll worry about that later once everyone. I might have to actually mute the chat.
Oh boy, excuse
Sorry,
me.
Discord's
Sorry.
just going crazy. Everybody is so distracted, and I think it's my fault, so I apologize.
No, I think we had equal parts doing it.
Maybe I'll change the game for my birthday.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, that's right. Your birthday's this weekend, isn't it?
It is. But I think
Happy early-
it's Jay's first, so he gets to get happy birthdays on Friday.
He gets those, and then I get them
No.
next month.
So meanwhile, back in the mushroom forest, Toad says the princess is in another castle.
Peach!
Alright, and let me jump back here. Copy. And then we just drag you guys. Just drag it all back down there for now, and then we're going to. Yes, guys, we see you in the chat. You are all very excited.
All right, I'm going to be closing.
All right.
I hit a wrong button. Good now.
All right. And welcome to the first clearing. Jaro, you spotted
mommy, before you don't take your diaper off without
some figures lumbering around along with a couple animals.
She's holding a diaper.
Ah,
Not this one.
okay.
This one's.
Oh, how long have we been going?
Do you guys want to take a bio break?
No, I was just wondering if speak with animals would still be.
How long does that last?
Speak with animals.
Okay, I think she took a poopy diaper
Try a
off.
concentration spell.
Okay. Smells poopy.
I'd say you would have been traveling for about 10 minutes.
They haven't noticed us yet, right?
Speak with animals. Duration 10 minutes. So it's probably wearing off right now.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad.
Have they noticed us?
I don't believe they would have yet.
Okay.
All right.
Can I cast Pass Without Trace on us?
Ooh.
Sure.
I would also like to point out that if there's people up ahead, we should probably think of it in can someone talk to them in their brains? The magic can do that, right?
Ivor looks back. I don't know about talking to them, but I'll just freeze them all.
I mean, that works too. But what if they're alive? Do you think we should try to investigate?
Well, I can at least freeze them in place.
Oh, I thought you meant like freeze them to death.
Oh no, I'll do that afterwards.
Stop their
If
blood
we
from
find a
flowing.
druid, let me try to at least talk with him.
Yeah.
Before we start running him through or freezing him to death.
Do you need a distraction?
I just need to get them around me. Basically, I have an ability called Icy Ground, and what it does is all of them will have to make a dexterity saving throw, and on a failed save, their feet will freeze over, and they are immobilized until they break free with a strength check against my DC. If a creature is prone within the radius and fail their dex save, they are frozen over, taking 2d6 cold damage. Targets affected by this feature can make a strength check against your cold-blooded DC to break free as their action.
Let us try to move up stealthily into the clearing, and then someone can see if they are hostile or willing to speak with us.
I'm sort of moving through the forest or the woods to try to conceal my approach.
Ivor is going to do the same. It's going to kind of... Oh, we went different paths. All right. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, we want to try to split up.
take them all out at once, boys.
Let me take a quick look at something real quick.
I will roll.
4 on my stealth and 17 on the wolf's stealth.
Don't forget there's a plus 10 to that as
you
well.
guys get a plus 10.
That's right. Yeah, I've instead of using Pass Without Trace every once in a while.
Jeez, you have a 34. All right, let's see what my stealth is. Oh no.
That's a
Maybe you should go talk with them, and let everyone else hide.
Here, I'm just gonna be. Yeah, no. Ivor's already out like in front, so he's like, as he's walking through, he just kind of pops through. Goes, "Hey, fellas, how you doing?"
Okay. He will go kill himself. We're safe, guys. Don't worry.
I don't know if they're gonna do that much to me, but okay.
I think he's just talking. Okay, he's talking to everyone.
16.
The sneezes! It's gonna give us away!
The snooze!
No!
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm good.
No, it's it's a magic sneeze when a bird starts sneezing.
Yes.
I don't think birds sneeze, right? They usually don't, I think.
So Jiro just kind of lets out this big sneeze, kind of like a parrot, like mocking a human. Achoo!
Great. Okay. Does that
All the
meet
heads
my
turn in
19
Jiro's
stealth
direction.
save? Oh no.
I will say Ivor's out of the forest, or like he's like half out of the forest, and hearing that, he immediately starts like wiping where his nose is and goes, "Oh boy, that was louder than I thought." Howdy, fellas. How are we all doing today?
All their eyes are white.
Zombies. Great.
There are mushrooms on their heads as well.
Tell you what, Shroomy boys, can we all just have a chat? And he kind of is just inviting them all to come within 15 feet of him, and he'll walk out to like right here. Come on, come now, my friends. Let me put a 15-foot aura on.
Felix is getting ready to like charge in. His hoof is like tapping the dirt.
That's a 15-foot aura, so anyone within that, move back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back.
Yeah. With that, yeah. So Ivor basically kind of just be looking at them like, come on.
3 birds come towards you.
Okay. Are they in the air?
Yes, they're circling around you.
They're circling above me?
Yes.
You weren't planned to be here. So be it.
They also have white eyes
Uh,
and mushrooms on their backs.
he readies his shield, and he puts his shield like up. So if anything is going to be dropped on him, it'll hit the shield instead. And his shield is like a full body one, so it will. And if those deer are coming close, I will activate my icy ground. So I need all of them to roll me a strength saving throw. And I think that would be in my
2, 3, 4.
Yep. And I will say this moves with me.
Oh, bro. The birds.
So as I start walking, the ice behind me. Ooh, that fails.
2.
That fails. That one doesn't.
Deer, and that one just. It's
does that one go prone?
Yeah. Yep. That one just legs all out all over the place.
Okay. If it does go prone, then it's gonna take 2d6 damage real quick. That's 9 cold damage. Whichever one that was. And the rest that failed.
So you have a frozen deer right here.
Okay.
So anything that goes prone in that area takes damage?
Yes.
Oh.
Also, wait, hold on. Here's another thing though. If you enter it, you have to make the same save.
But I'm not. Only if I go prone or just by entering it.
Well, so the ground around me becomes ice.
You need to make the save, and if you fail,
You'd have to make the save, and if you fail, you're going to be immobilized. I can break you out of it, but you're going to be immobilized for a little bit.
But if I could make them bite them and knock them prone with my mouth, with my bite inside the people on the edges,
Yeah,
I'd still be.
just push them in there.
yeah. Basically, the other guys that are not in here, get them in here. DM, should we initiativize?
Sure.
Initiativize.
All right.
Don't question why I said it like that. All right.
Are the rest of us still hidden or not?
I think the rest of you are, because at least at the very least, I think now they're more focused on me.
They are, like, all eyes are currently on you.
Okay, because I just walked in there, froze the ground, and froze a deer over, just like
Yeah.
stuff.
Jero almost gave himself away, but you're like, oh, oh, that was horrible.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like, you owe me.
All right. So, let's see.
Man, I rolled a really crap initiative.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So start with you. Then you. you. Jeez.
At this point, Lupin is starting to think this is not a circle of spores, but something similar effect. But that takes the active will of the druid to kind of control them and do that. This is far too widespread for
Yeah,
it to
this
be.
is our forest.
Jeez.
Hi.
This is a lot of people.
Yeah.
Looks like they're in for a
Huh?
real treat.
But wait, there's
Yeah.
more.
Oh no.
If you buy today, you can get your own mushroom hat.
Oh my god.
No chance of these all like sharing an initiative. I hope. I'm hoping.
He
It looks
look
like
at the
it'd be-
initiative tracker.
6 turns before one of us gets to go.
No.
Jesus! Look at
You
that.
go first, Jero.
I go first, but
We got that guy, and anybody want to make a perception to see if you see anything else out there?
sure.
Why the hell not?
I got a
I've
nat
already-
20. Show
Yeah.
me.
I've got all
There's
the
more
odds.
birds.
Fuck.
Dude. No, not allowed.
The birds.
The birds.
Also, anyone notice how this guy has
Yeah,
armor?
there's a lot of birds.
Anyone have fireball?
No. Wait, that
Ivor, Ivor, you would have fireball, wouldn't you?
Yes, totally.
I mean,
Let me just
yeah,
conjure up
so-
some flames
Wait,
through my
what?
ice.
What is this? Guys, look at the bottom of the turn order.
I imagine.
Yeah,
it's-
no, I know. It's a
Oh.
mess down there. Jeez, just a couple things here, huh, Michael?
But the
You
deal,
know,
but the deal died with 9 damage.
Yeah. I think what it is there's just a bunch of stuff, but if we can do area of effect damage, we're gonna be fine.
This is the time to bring out your level 9 area of effect spells.
Meteor shower, Adrian. Do it.
so Jero, you're up first.
Okay. You know, with all these birds circling over, I feel like it'd be pretty hard to do stealth, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I wanna try running up behind this guy.
And the birds that are in the green, they're sitting in trees, just looking down upon you with white
Wow.
piercing eyes.
Can I roll a stealth check anyways? Or no?
Hey, Jero,
Yeah,
look up.
I'm looking up.
There's a bird
Oh.
watching you.
Oh, okay. So can I? I'll just. Does this guy know I'm here though?
Just...
Together with his barrage and I mean, he could like a whole field of arrows could just clean this place with all birds. But he's
I
not
don't
here.
know if we're gonna live,
You're
guys.
talking about this guy
He's-
here?
Too
Yeah.
high level.
Yeah, he knows you're there.
He knows I'm here. Okay. Okay, this it went completely against my plan.
Blind sense.
Can we say I'm not within melee range of him yet?
Okay.
I want to run back to the group and then cast Firebolt on the bird? Yes, that bird over there.
Alright, so you're shooting this bird here? Or this one here?
Yes, that one. The left one. Left one.
Okay. Make an attack. 12.
I swear if that doesn't hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Good.
Bird drops
Okay.
to the ground, motionless.
Awesome.
I will say Icy Ground will be up for a total of 30 rounds because it's for 3 minutes and there's 10 rounds per minute.
30.
So as
Wait,
long
is it 10 rounds per? I thought it was 1 round per minute. No.
no,
Next,
it's 6 seconds per round.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
6
Rounds
seconds in
are
a round.
short.
Yeah.
10 rounds per minute.
So basically, my plan is I'm just gonna kind of keep advancing. Also, anything that does get stuck in my icy ground, is no longer if it fails its DC, it immediately can't it can't move. That deer and whichever one of the other two can't failed, they cannot move right now.
so the one deer basically fell and essentially kind of just became frozen over. The other deer got a crit.
I think because they're spores, they have blind sense once they get close enough to us.
Yeah,
Mm.
same as
So-
Ivor does.
Let's see. That's a nat 1. How severe did this guy fuck up?
But that doesn't mean we can't be stealthy at distance. But once
So,
we get next,
Basically just misses. Next up is... Let's see. Where are you? Are you that one? Yeah, that one. So this one's... Must make it save. Nope. It falls prone.
Wonderful. In that case, it's gonna take another 2d6. Pata! 5 cold damage.
Did you forget to order?
I did not. Wasn't that?
I mean, there was talk about the potential of
Oh, you said gold?
Lupin being able to if I get a higher CR rating, turning into a winter wolf.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
I can't do it now, but I could imagine something that's immune to cold, knocking people prone in that too.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Okay.
Officially, winter wolves are monstrosities, but
Yeah.
there was some talk about whether that'd be possible or not.
Oh, Fox is
Later.
gone.
Mhm.
Jiro's gonna point to Felix, point to his mushroom, and then do like a zombie walking motion. Hopefully he gets the message.
Felix is gonna touch his head and try to break it off again.
Okay. I don't know if he got the message.
He finally breaks it off and then he holds it up and he's like
New one
points at
pops
it,
up again.
and then he points behind Jiro. Like, there's more of them back there.
A new mushroom pops up on your head.
What happens to the old one? Does it like disappear?
No, it's still there. You still have it in your hand. It's just new one is on your head.
Lovely.
New fashion statement for Medusa's smile. Everyone has hats.
That's the craze around town.
I just imagine Felix going back to town like, here, try some of this mushroom.
Oh no, he's gonna go back to the monastery and hide.
Hide until it goes
Um,
away.
So you said that they take damage, yeah? They take how much damage from the fall? 5 damage. Say they can-
Did it not put me in the initiative? Oh well, I can just go the same as all of us go together on the companion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think mine officially was 19. And then Nothing between 18 and 19.
So he takes 5 damage. Mm-hmm. So what were the other things that happen when they fall prone?
They die
Um,
immediately.
They don't die immediately.
Oh,
They
come
just
on.
get.
Really?
I wish. No, sadly, but they do. They completely freeze over, and they take cold damage every turn. They take 2d6 cold damage. If you wanna, for all intents and purposes, say they die immediately, because I think it's BS that they don't, because they're being encased in ice. Don't know how you breathe through that. But anyhow,
Mushrooms.
Depends on your hit points.
The
did another guy go
mushrooms-
prone? If so,
You can breathe for like I think a number of minutes equal to like 1 plus your con modifier or something like that.
oh, yeah. So that's 7 cold damage to the other guy. The other guy who just fell prone.
Okay. All right. So he's basically slowly freezing. He's going to try to stand, if at all possible.
That's strength saving throw.
Strength save.
Yep. And I want to say he would do a disadvantage because he was prone and he's encased in ice.
Sure. So 6. Yeah.
Yeah, that
He freezes
fails.
further.
Yep. He doesn't take more damage because it's only once per round.
Right. I'm just saying, like the ice creeps further up as he tries to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Felix.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then just kind of hold out a hand as I run by if Jiro wants to like do a high five as I'm running past him.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
And then I'm going to run up here and I'm just going to unleash a flurry of blows. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to use my both attacks on the first guy. Actually, that's a mushroom head.
It's a myconid.
And the second one has wings. I'm going to go
The
after...
second one is a bird that's in the tree above you.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to attack the one that I'm next to then with both attacks. So that will be with my breast knuckles because that's just what I want to do.
Okay. Nat 20.
How do you do crits? Is it a crit table or do you do double or reroll or? Because it's a very sad crit. It wants more damage.
We'll go ahead and say, this point going forward, crits will be basically 1 full dice. So basically, it'll be like 6 plus the roll
5.
here.
So it'd be 11 damage. And the first one, that's a 10. I don't want to risk 11 being not high enough, so I will do that only. So those are my 2 attacks, and then as my bonus action, I am going to use a different action, which is the dodge action with patient defense, and that's a key point I'll mark off. I will now have they will have disadvantage attacking me this round.
Yep. Let me see.
The 10 didn't hit him, right?
That's what I'm checking. No, 10 does not hit.
Okay. That's my turn.
Right. Now let's see. Next up is that guy. This guy will have a bow who takes a shot at Ivor.
Okay.
Hmm.
I do have my shield up.
I'll take care of him if he's not going to go into your icy field.
Yep.
Give me a second. Bear with me, I gotta pull it back up one more time here.
Mm-hmm.
There. Okay. And longbow.
A 9 will miss.
And next turn, companions. And
So
so
Lupin
Lupin
will
and companions.
unfortunately with my actions. First, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the one in front
Which
of me.
one?
The one in front of me. And that's my bonus action. And then as my standard action, Lupin is not there anymore. But can you make that thing bigger? It'd be a 4x4. And dire wolves have 37 hit points. Okay.
Is that including their temp?
That's what I was about to ask. Does the temporary hit points transfer over when I wild shape? I mean, I'm still the same creature.
Temporary health is not health. Even if your health changes, your temporary health does not.
Okay, so I would still have the 12 temporary health from there. Okay, so and can you make this? I can't resize it, but I am large, but that's gonna take up all my actions from mine. But the wolves can come over here and
Like that?
tap. Yes, the wolves come over and try to bite.
14 will. Let's see, what AC did I give these guys?
24. It'd be the 24.
Oh yeah, 24 will hit.
All right, so 2d4 plus 5, I think it was, for them to bite. Ew, they didn't bite very hard, but they have to make a
A save.
yeah, DC 11 will be prone.
Yeah.
Yeah, not prone.
These guys are hard. Jeez.
Alright, well, I have transformed into my normal battle form, and I have Hunter's Mark out, and then my wolves attack, so I'm done.
All right. Next up is you. You look like you're someone who would have a sword. Steps in. And you said it's a strength or dex?
Dexterity saving throw when he steps in.
11.
That will not pass. He's not prone though. He just can no longer move.
All right.
So he takes a step in, and up to about his ankles, ice.
It stares at you and with a sad expression with white eyes.
Ivor flips him off. Is it birdie boy time?
Yeah, hey, you've got a new bird friend.
Yeah, wonderful.
And just keep on coming.
There's so many fucking birds.
I mean, it's a forest, so
True. Fair enough.
1d. I'm assuming 4 misses. As it tries to
Yes.
peck at you.
That will mega miss.
It is pecking at your shield.
Yep. Hits the shield.
TikTok. Pokes that mushroom.
Mr. TikTok.
Hey, Jomo?
TikTok.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. I didn't even notice. I was asking if I use sneak attack with a spell, would it still work, or is that just for weapons?
You're an arcane trickster?
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you're an arcane trickster, I will go ahead and allow it.
Okay, cool.
As long
So
as the sneak attack things are within reach. Like, as long as it follows sneak attack rules.
Okay. So let's see.
And that will mainly be for cantrips.
Oh, okay. So just for cantrips, I could use sneak attack.
Do you think that's reasonable?
Yeah, sure. Nothing's wrong with that. But mostly I'm just gonna get rid of the bird. So I'm gonna use magic missile.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna use magic missile. Hold on, give me one more on the birds. So the birds are hovering over Ivor. That's 4, 4, and
Thank you.
5. Right. So 1, 2, 3. The ones on right at the top of them. I'll use those on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else.
The birds swabble a bit, but they still fly.
Okay, great.
Alright, so this guy, he has to make a save again. For this guy here.
Sorry. Yes, he does if he's moving throughout it.
Yep, he's going to try to move forward, and it's strength, I believe, or dex.
Dexterity, if he's moving. If he's already in ice, then yeah,
That's a
no.
nat 1. His ass is on the ground.
All right, that's gonna be some cold damage real quick. That's 7 cold damage.
Let's double that.
And just to think, we haven't even been through a full round yet.
Go ahead and roll as if it were a crit.
As if it were to crit,
Yeah.
that'd be an additional 12 damage. So that'd
Okay.
be
Just for
19.
the fact that was a nat 1.
So that's 19 to that guy.
Damn. Alright, yeah. And that would be him, because unless he's trying to get up, let's see how he does getting up. 13.
Meet to beat. So he breaks out of the ice, and he's up.
Alright, and that would be his turn. Birdie. This little birdie says hello.
All right.
As it swoops down towards you.
Is that a 7 to hit?
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's gonna miss. Sorry.
Entrapta.
All right. So what Entrapped is going to do is she's going to move. She's going to. Oh, no, not there. Hold on. Here. She's going to fly over to here. Then she's going to drop a glowing disc-like coin or at least maybe even like just kind of like palm it out in front of her. And then she's going to cast Catapult at second level in a 90-foot line. This line, oh, I can draw up for you real quick. As soon as I remember what I'm doing. Okay, boom. So 90-foot line, hitting all three of those birds. I'm gonna
Would it
need
hit
each
all
of
three,
those
or would it
birds.
stop? So,
No,
Catapult. Would it hit all
I'm
three, or
going
would
to
it
need
stop on impact?
no. That's up to DM. It is stated that it stops on impact, or otherwise on a miss it would continue. So I'm gonna need a DC 16, starting with the first bird and working its way out there, depending on who misses or fails or succeeds. Well, the first one failed, so they're gonna take 30 damage for me, please.
Let me roll a thing here as. Eh. Yep. Yeah. So basically, the coin just plows into the first word, taking the first word with it, and just right into the other two, just taking them all three out with the one shot.
Thank you.
And Trapto's gonna say something witty like taking out 3 birds with 1 stone. And then she is going to use her protect feature. Everyone within her 10-foot radius for her very first bubble, it should be Felix and Duro, now have 13 temporary health. That also includes her. And that would be my turn.
All right, and then next up is one of the myconids.
Oh, that's whatever.
That's what those things are called. All right.
I've never heard. Yeah, I mean, I've seen him in the Monster Manual. I've never just been exactly sure how to pronounce it before.
It ambles into the forest and vanishes.
Yeah, go away, you little mushroom.
Next up, it's the bird.
Unless it's going for help.
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
going for help, I'd appreciate it if he stays here.
So I don't know if anyone else remembers. We were told there were spiders at some point. We haven't seen them yet, so I'm gonna make an educated guess.
The worst
Guess
is
that
yet to come.
some spiders may exist soon.
Hey, Felix. How you doing, buddy? That mushroom on your head looks rather tasty to this bird. 15 to hit?
Spiders with mushrooms on their heads.
Does 15 hit, Felix?
Adrian, you are muted.
Just about be right back. I don't know if he's back yet.
Oh.
If you scroll up, he says be right back.
All right.
Sorry, I am back. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Did anyone attack me?
Yes, you have a
bird.
bird trying to eat the mushroom on your head.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
Is that with disadvantage for my dodge?
Let's see. 10.
Okay.
And
Felix will...
Felix, you also have 13 temporary health right now.
Let me update that. Felix, because a 10 will not hit, he drops down into a perfect splits and then jumps back up once the attack is over.
All right. Next bird. These birds really like Ivor.
Oh boy.
And they're basically immune to your icy ground because they're not.
Does 21 hit?
Well, that's the first one I've gotten hit with. Yeah, that one hit.
You take 4 damage as it pecks at you.
All right.
Temporary hit points, and so you should be okay still.
That's like barely into my temp, so I'm okay.
Next up
Hey, I get to go here soon. It's been 10,000 years.
There's a lot of enemies, but I've yet to see something that really hits hard. So I don't know if that's still coming or.
I mean, sheer numbers can
Does
put you in the
a
ground
16
quick.
hit Felix?
What was
He's
that?
got dodge action still.
Yeah. That was
AC is 15.
That was disadvantage.
Yep, AC 15, so hit.
Okay, so
Can you toss me a tissue, Becca?
so 4 plus 4. So you are going to take 6 bludgeoning and 6 poison. Okay.
A burst of flame
so
shoots out into the beak of the bird as
the
feel
Myconid punches
pain.
you,
Who's
first
the
its
the
fist bursts
Myconid.
flame, and then it travels up its arm and just engulfs it into ash.
Nice one.
Does poison damage go off temp as well?
I believe so.
Cool.
Ivor, it's your turn.
Wonderful. There's a deer next to me, and he hasn't gone yet, and I don't want him to go.
Yeah.
Hiya. Hi. Jeez. Well, apparently no hiya today.
No, yeah, that misses.
Yeah.
A dog.
Wait, hold on. I just wanna ask.
Yeah.
Do I have advantage because he is immobilized?
Is the deer immobilized with the nat 20?
Oh, is he the nat 21?
He was the nat 20.
Okay, never mind. I couldn't remember who it was, to be honest. I'm sorry. Nope. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, and let's see. Does a 19 hit, Ivor?
Yes, that does hit. Just hits, actually, but it does hit.
Ah. There's a truck outside. Make me a strength save.
I have advantage on these due to being in his guardian. Doesn't matter.
You yourself are prone as it kicks you.
All right.
Taking
I will
6
say
damage.
I am immune to my own ice.
That is a good thing.
Yeah. Well, if I wasn't, I'd make kind of a crappy ice knight.
Yeah. So that's his turn. It is. Let's see. Where are you at, buddy?
It's the one over her.
Yes. Yes.
Honk honk.
God.
So this one's gonna come over and jab at the wolf.
Rip wolf.
Are you okay? Everyone, let's give a hand for Evelyn, and a big thanks. She had to head all the way back to the other place to grab the food.
Oh, jeez. Did they deliver
Good
to the
job,
wrong place?
Evelyn.
That one was on our end.
Oh, boy.
Appreciated.
Good on you, Evelyn.
Thank you, Evelyn.
2.5 flights of stairs
That's rough.
that were ran up.
That's
rough.
not fun.
Gets
Yeah.
inspiration on next game.
Yeah, you get inspiration. You've earned it.
Whatever real life inspiration is.
Yeah.
It's inspiration, dude.
You
You're
get
motivated to do work.
inspiration
and
for
you
your
do
Pokemon
good.
game. So if you have If you're in Nuzlocke, you get inspiration. So if you have any death, you can cancel it.
Cheat death itself.
Oh, geez, I haven't done a Nuzlocke in a while.
Yes.
I should do
I
another
will
one.
be right back, guys. I'm going to.
Yep.
I would say.
Still waiting patiently for my turn.
Yeah, we haven't even been through one round yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Blues, we just gotta. Were the birds the weakest one so far?
It seems like it. It's either the birds or the deer. It's one of the two.
How
I'm
many
not
nukes,
trying to metagame or anything here, but
one,
maybe we should take out birds so we could maybe move it
I-
along
I-
a bit faster.
Let's
Yeah,
just do
I
it.
would, but I have no range.
Alright, well then,
I'm completely melee.
I'm
Just
working
like
on the
here,
birds. Calm down. Calm
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
We'll get them.
Because they are the only thing that can actually hit me.
Has anyone tracked how many hit points they actually have?
I think the
No.
birds.
I can do 4 attacks. If I can
They have
strike 2
below
and 2.
30 HP.
Yeah, it's
Below
below 30.
30.
We know that much.
It's below 30 for sure.
We don't know much more than that, but we know
Oh no,
that.
no, it's 12 or less.
That's right, because he took out 3.
Yeah. No,
Well,
I
on
killed that
average do 8
first
damage.
full health bird. with
I've got a
12.
+7 on an ion, so I need to roll a 5 or above if their AC is 12. But I think those mushrooms are the 12, so I don't know what the AC is for them.
No, not the AC, the HP.
Mhm.
The HP is
AC, I
12
don't know.
or
I haven't
under.
really been looking at that. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you guys waiting. I stepped out for just a second. You guys waiting to see the wolf's AC? Is that? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, we're talking
Oh,
about.
no,
birds.
we're waiting on Michael.
Fox went out
Michael's
too.
stepped away to get some food.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking on once it eventually, if it ever does, get back to my turn. I might be able to take out 2 with 2 attacks and move, and then bonus action 2 attacks. But that's depending on them both hitting and doing at least average damage.
Yeah.
My only ranged that I can hit a bird with is Firebolt. I guess I could try Magic Missile and see if it kills him, but
If you stack,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that my next plan. I'm thinking about doing another second level. You know, coin toss over here. You know, I got 4 potential targets just sitting there. You know, as those
Yeah.
birds are low enough to attack Ivor or whatever. So like
Yeah.
they would have to be all within that line.
or wait, you know
And
what? Does
But I
anyone
will.
know- Does anyone know how much damage darts do?
like a
D4.
D4.
It's a D4. I
1d4.
Okay, they're useless. I don't even know why I have them.
They're not useless. Like, it's not horrible. Yeah, the range is nice. Shoot.
Yeah, but if I have
Oh.
Firebolt, when am I gonna use darts?
Anti-magic field.
He has a point.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
He has a point.
That's true.
Oh,
But
Alright,
there's no anti-magic
so
field.
it's Mikey Nid here. Does a 13 hit the wolf?
No. Wolf's AC is 16.
Alright. Next burb.
Mm.
So many burbs.
Burb.
So many burbs.
Mm.
And they just love Ivor.
This guy's
They
getting
haven't
bullied.
seen Felix's delectable mushroom yet. And that just sounds a lot dirtier than what it is. Does a 15 hit?
Nope. That will miss.
Alright. I apologize for bringing out more than what there was needed. This guy is going to try to get up. And fail again.
Yeah, that's another.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, we're just gonna say he's like with a crit like that, he's just frozen over.
Yeah, he gone.
He's gone.
It's just
He's out of here.
the mushroom on his head falls off. Another one does not grow back.
Good.
Jero,
Sure.
you're next.
Firebolt at this birdie over here.
At the Burbage.
Yeah.
Alright, make an attack. Firebolt 17, that'll hit.
17 for 9 fire damage.
Or this one here.
Yes.
Burbage gone.
Hell yeah. That's it for me. Okay, right, do bonus actions.
Mushroom. Let me actually roll a thing. Yeah. You end up hitting the mushroom. Bird
Me?
falls to the ground.
Me?
Is it prone? Yes. Bird falls to the ground into the ice and just freezes over.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be alive and go on our side. Rip bird, dude.
Oh, I just saw this earlier today. I had a solitaire game and I beat it in 44 seconds, which is my new best time.
Wow.
Damn.
Very proud of myself for that one. Yeah.
How
My-
can you do that?
It's on the phone, and my old best was 49 seconds. So I finally beat it.
What the-
19 hit the
I
wolf.
presume single card draw.
Yeah, single card draw. Yep. Me and my dad have had competitions between each other with it for years. And now with that, I'm officially beating him. And I'm very happy about it.
I don't have no idea how you can beat
Does 19 hit the wolf?
in under a minute.
Wolf's AC
Yeah.
was 16, I
16.
believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so it will take
I'm sorry, I'm muted. Yeah, 19 definitely hits.
one
Wolf hurt.
8 damage to the wolves.
Okay, that starts to eat up most of its temporary HP, but he's been rolling pretty high in his temp HP. I have yet to actually go into my regular hit points.
And then it's this boy's turn to try to get out of ice. 16.
That will break out.
Okay, and he's going to try to step forward. So that's another save.
Yep, if he's starting to move in it.
And with temporary hit points and wolf hit points, Lupin's got 49 hit points before he even goes into his own.
Jeez, he's just coming right for you.
Yeah.
Let me remove the prone. And let me see here. Make me a Constitution save.
Con save? Okay.
Yep, as it sneezes.
COVID!
I'm surprised nobody did that.
Meat to beat. You are fine.
Oh, nice.
And it just stares at you quizzically.
Ivor just looks at it, looks at its blade, and looks right back at it and smiles.
Felix, your turn.
Okay. Okay. I will try to snatch this one out of the air and hit it with my brass knuckles for 8 points.
That will do it. Let me roll a thing. Do you hit the thing. You
This is
definitely hit
not.
the bird. Yeah, you hit the mushroom as well. Like you just hardy hit, breaks the mushroom.
Is the bird still alive?
Bird is still up.
Okay, I want to hit it again.
That will hit as the bird tries to squirm away, and you just break its neck.
I want to take my movement here, and then as a bonus action, I would like to use my key points to strike twice with flurry of blows.
All right.
That's 15.
And where are you aiming?
For the mushroom on the first and for the face on the second.
All right. Yeah, you hit the mushroom. You break the mushroom. And then you punch him in the face. The moment you break the mushroom, the person falls to the ground.
I'm gonna spin around, whip off my shades, and toss my hair and the mushroom on my head as well, and I'm gonna shout, "Get the mushrooms!" And that's my turn.
All right, it is this one's turn. Time to roll a save. Okay.
That's a big old nope.
Yep. Wolf's turn.
Isn't this one
Alright.
dead?
They're not dead.
I'm a little too big to target a small little mushroom on his head. So, okay. I'm gonna try biting this guy in front of me. Does a 15 hit? Actually, I have
That'll hit.
advantage. Okay. But yeah, okay. So I bite for 2d6 plus 3 as a dire wolf.
The 8 will miss.
But the 8 is the advantage for
Oh,
pack.
gotcha.
I don't get, I'm not getting, I'm going to need several levels before I get multiple attacks. But the advantage is still nice. So it would be 12 damage and a DC 13 strength saving throw.
One more time.
12 damage and a DC 13 strength saving throw. And then Hunter's Mark is a D6. So 3 damage from Hunter's Mark. He is knocked prone. I'm not sure what that noise is.
How much damage was
Dinner
all
bell.
together?
Total of 15.
All right. And he is prone.
Yes. I think the wolves will go after the other one, not the one that I just knocked prone. So I think they'll go after. Actually, let's have them go after the same one I just hit. 10 and 11. I don't think is an 11 gonna hit.
No, it's not.
Done it.
All right.
You got nothing. You spend nothing to need to spend my bonus action on, so I'm done.
All right, and then it's this guy's turn.
At least
So going to actually no. They're going to take a shot at yeah, they're gonna take a shot at Felix.
Armor is 15.
Okay. That's gonna miss.
Can I use a key point to catch the arrow, or does it have to hit me? It says I can use a reaction to catch or the missile when you're hit. Okay, so I have to be hit by
Yeah.
it. Okay, never mind.
All right, TikTok, you're up.
Okay. Question: is the mushroom next to the dare? What's the size of that? I'm gonna move right here to the center. What's the size of the mushroom?
It's kind of like medium-ish, like
Okay, good. So I'm gonna cast Magic Missile again. I'm gonna do something special. Let's see. So I'm gonna cast Magic Missile, Magic Missile, Magic Missile, and I'm gonna do this. Okay, so 3 Magic Missiles, and I'm gonna cast the feature Fury of Small. So when I have a creature who is taller than me or bigger than me, I cast extra damage to them, depending on what level I'm at. So extra 5 damage to all the creatures, well, for each spell.
All right, and what are you targeting?
I'm targeting the human up here, the mushroom there, and the dare below. I'm gonna target all 3. So that will be 4 for the human. Well, 9 for the human because it's plus
Are you
5.
aiming for the human
8.
directly, or what do you like? What on the what part of the human are you aiming at?
I guess like body shots for all of them.
Okay.
Right. So 9 damage to human, 8 damage to the mushroom, and 8 damage to the dare. So body shots for all. And he's just gonna TikTok is just gonna be like finger bang, and all of them just, and then he just shoots at them. So something like, yeah, that's something like that. And that's it. The finger bangs all around.
How much damage was to the deer?
8. 8 damage. So 9 for the human, 8 for the mushroom, and 8 for the deer.
Was the mushroom already? Does anybody remember if the mushroom here was already? I'm assuming that one's already was damaged.
I think the
This one
like
here.
it
This one was already damaged.
didn't Felix hit that with something, I felt.
Yeah.
I felt.
So
Yeah.
we'll just say it's dead. All right. Next up, this guy's gonna try. Ah. Um. he- 21. So it just breaks free of the ice. And now for its saves as it travels 13.
Meat beat, so yep, that'll save.
All right. So 17. 10. 9.
What's the 9 for? I'm sorry.
Basically, I'm assuming I have to roll for each time it tries to move.
Not for each time it tries to move. Each time a different creature tries to move.
Okay, gotcha. So 5, 10.
Yep.
So this guy's coming up to Entrapta. He hears you like banging things. So he's going
Nah.
to
I'm
swing his
in
hammer.
I'm in the air. I'm in the air.
So that's 19.
He's in the air. I don't think you can reach him.
I'm in the air.
How high up is he? Or is she?
10.
Like at least 10 feet.
So yeah, you'd have to jump. But even then, I don't
Let's
think
see
you'd go ahead.
their acrobatics. Just yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think they're jumping high enough to reach you. Speaking of Entrapta, you've got this little dwarf person trying to swing at you. I guess you could say they're hitting on you.
Nice.
Well, their attempts are missing. Anyways. Some would say they're really not breaking the ice. Anyways. That was funny, and you guys all know it. Shut up. Anyways. I'm going to not waste a second level spell. I'm going to shoot this little tiny bastard in the kneecap. Okay, give me a sec. I'm gonna blow his femur out his side. Give me a sec. Boosh. 17 hit.
Well hit.
Okay. Yeah. 23 damage. Hello?
Yep, that bird just is a roast chicken on the ground in
I wasn't
front
aiming at the
of
bird.
Ivor.
I wasn't aiming at the bird. I was aiming at this guy.
Oh.
At the little dwarf next to me.
Oh, gotcha. In that case, let me just. Hi. That guy. Yeah, he's still toast.
Bye-bye. So what I did was I shot his effing kneecap off, and like his head hit the dirt, and then like, yeah, wait, we're supposed to be saving these people. Yeah, I'm not very never mind. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, as a bonus action, I will do my little heal bot thing that I do. Hey, Ivor, Ivor, how are you doing on temporary hit points?
I've got 2 of them left.
Okay. Well, as I am not in attack of opportunity range, give me just a second.
Just don't get within my radius. Oh, you're in the air. Never mind. Get as close as you want.
I'm in the air, good sir. Oh, really? How close is that? Anyways, so she gets all up close to the muscly armed Asgardian. And she uses her protect feature. Group, you have 8 temporary health now.
You know you brought that one upon yourself, right?
What?
Huh?
With saying get as close as you want.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't too worried about it.
Anyways, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. There is a bird. Burb sees new prey. Burb's going for prey.
In that case, I'm going to use my protection. It has disadvantage.
Okay.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Trapped is like, thank you for noticing me, senpai.
Ivor just looks at you like, huh? He has no clue what that means.
Next is Ivor.
I will hit these guys, I promise. Somehow,
Try your
maybe.
best.
Possibly. Hey, that's first attack. That's on Disburb.
Get him.
Second attack. Dang it. I got him with the first one, though.
Yep, that will take the bird down.
Finally. Ivor looks like legitimately pissed at these birds. Just, you guys are annoying. Gonna kill you all.
So, Ivor, you know what would really suck?
What?
If more of them come.
More birds.
I swear. You know
But
what?
not right now.
Lock fly from the trees.
Right now.
30
uh,
extra
Oh, wait,
birds.
I do have one more thing I do want to do.
Okay.
I want to, and this will be up to you if this works or not, but my bonded weapon has a special thingamajigger. So if another entity wields it, it immediately takes 1d12 necrotic damage on my turn and on its turn. Can I bonus action put my sword on the deer and have it take the damage?
Wait, what?
I want to take the butt end of
Roll
my
me
sword.
a D100.
The D100. Come on, nat 100. Do it, please.
I don't think I've ever seen
Oh,
69.
darn it.
I mean, come on. That's just as good as 100.
We've gone a natural 100 before.
I've never seen a nat 100.
So
It's
it
happened, I
wouldn't
think,
No!
twice.
at all.
No, you beat me by one.
Wait, can
Alright,
can Felix hold something up and give him a
And,
+1?
Since you wanted to play with its antlers so much,
Oh man.
It was worth a
Oh.
try. Yeah, no.
it tries to like headbutt you, but misses.
It was worth a shot.
It was, and you were so close.
I was one off. All right, so be it.
All right, next up is the Myconid.
You got rid of the burb. That's
Yep,
good.
so, hello, Wolfies. Want a pet? 17.
Sorry, I lost my mouse. Who was that hitting?
That's for the wolves.
17.
Oh.
should hit.
Eric, that's you. You might be muted. That or he may have passed out.
For bludgeoning and poison.
I think they have a
Eric?
16 AC.
What?
I think they have a 16 AC. I think Eric might have
Yeah,
passed out.
16 AC.
Eric might have fell asleep. It is late for him. It's late for me as well. It's 0:45 here. So
Rough.
cheerio.
So what we'll do is we'll get through this combat and make it a part 2.
Cool.
All right. I know they had plenty of health.
Yeah.
You have to surpass like over 40 before either of them are going down. So you got time.
Yep. Let's see. So temporary health goes down. Does 3 damage total, so that brings that down to 15. Because that takes care of the remaining temporary.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. Jaro, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna run over here to this guy and start slashing and pecking at him.
Okay. So 23 hits, the 20 hits. The 11 does not.
That's rough.
So that's 13 points of piercing
Yeah.
damage. Swing, swing.
Pierce. Bam. And that's it for me.
All right. Then, oh, it's this boy's turn.
Uh,
Which one? Oh.
14, we know that does not hit. Felix, you're up.
Okay, I will strike him once with my brass knuckles.
The guy on the ground?
Well, you said he's not dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to smash his head.
Make a coup d'etat.
Okay, so I kill him.
Basically,
Since I'm using
they
brass
are
knuckles.
unconscious right now.
Oh, well, if I knew that, I thought you said he was not dead. So
Yeah, he's not dead, just unconscious.
so he's prone on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, if that's the case, can I transfer that attack to him? Because Felix would have left him and run
That's
over
fine.
here. So 13 on him for 7 damage.
13 will miss.
Okay, can I use my Stradian Pentaforce to give myself a +1 once per day? And you have a 14?
Sure.
Does a 14 hit?
14 will not hit.
Dang it. Okay.
Oh, that's
Then
rude.
I'll swing my brass knuckles again. Once.
17 will hit.
8 damage. Does he drop?
Very bloody.
Okay, then I will use not a key point. If I use a key point to get my 2 extra attacks, can I split them up?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think so.
then I will do that. I'll use a key point and use 2 unarmed strikes. Where's my actions? There we are. So this, crap. So second one, same on him. 17 again, 7 damage.
So 17 for 7. How do you kill him?
I just want to roundhouse kick him in the back of the head so he face plants into the ground. And then I've only moved 3 spaces, so I'd like to move 4, 5, 6.
You have to make a save entering that terrain.
Shoot, you do. I'm
So-
sorry.
Felix, as he steps in, he's
Ooh.
going to hold up a ring which gleams silver in the sunlight. And does that make me avoid the save, or do I still have to do it?
What does it do? Difficult terrain. Yeah, because it's considered difficult terrain. So it will not do anything. So you'd be fine with that.
So, yeah. So he
Very clever.
flourishes the ring up in the air, and after it gleams, he gives it a kiss and says, "Thank you, Ember." And then he jumps forwards into the fray, and that's his turn.
I will say, when you do that, Ivor does look very impressed, and Ivor just kind of gives you like a thumbs up, and he doesn't do that to anybody. So special.
All right.
Respect.
Next up is this person who makes a save. All right, so that's one fail, one
Still
success.
alive.
Their companion and them. Do we want to? What do we want to do? What do we want to do for them?
I think we can all agree that those 2 wolves will be able to take those 2 guys out. Is that fair to say?
We're just passing.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Ah,
Eric.
he's
There
here.
you are.
He's alive.
Oh, I didn't hear. I didn't hear you guys talking to me about. It's my turn. So, sorry. Bite on the big one. For me, it's me hitting. Just 12. Does 23 hit?
23 will hit.
Okay. So and 2d6. So 15, 20 damage to the dwarf.
Pretty sure that will take him out.
And then the pack 19 probably hits them.
One more time.
19 probably hits them.
Yes.
And 10 damage to the mushroom. And I'll move over here to help support them.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I switch my hunter's mark to this one.
Which one?
To the mushroom.
All right.
It takes a bonus action. We can don't have to recast hunter's mark if something dies.
Right.
So just switching it over.
And is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. TikTok.
Okay, so this guy up here, is he still alive? I thought he was dead.
He is unconscious,
Okay.
essentially.
So, okay, so I'm gonna move, let me see, right there. Use like one more magic missile on him.
Oh, you're taking a coup d'etat on him?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay,
They're
great.
dead. They're dead, Jim.
Not sure if that was the best thing to do, but if that's what your character would do.
I mean, it's only the bird and the mushroom guy, and
You're aiming for the. Was that your
Yeah.
turn?
and that was it.
All right. Entrapta.
So Entrapta's tired of this shit. So essentially, she is going to cast Scorching Ray, and she's going to target. I get 3 rays, correct?
I don't know the language off the top of my head.
Hold on, let me just throw that out there. I did that wrong.
You create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them one target. Make ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage. So yes.
Alright, so that's the first ray, the second ray, and the third ray. Ouch. The third ray is going on the bird. The first ray is going on the deer. And the second ray is going on the myconid. I'm rolling for the deer first.
That
8 damage.
Take it out, essentially, at this point. For the bird.
I'm rolling for the myconid, which is 6. And then for the bird, which is 10.
Does an 11 hit the bird?
No.
Yeah, we'll say yeah. That essentially takes him out.
And then on the myconid, just to make sure, I'm going to do my arcane firearm feature, and then throw another. Oh, I don't know why it's doing attack on that. Where is that? No, it's not. It's doing the damage. Okay, so that would be 2 damage on top on the myconid.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, I think we're out of combat. Seeing as I don't see anything else on here. And with that, I've is it safe to say we're out of combat, Michael?
So about that.
Oh
I
my
think
fucking
it-
god, bro.
I'm
think-
kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Thank god.
I was about to say, I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I can't stay awake any longer. I'm fighting now.
All right, so we will call this part 1, and we will aim for another day to pick up with the session.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go to bed. We'll see you guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 so far.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Before
I
we
do
call
promise
it quits,
it will get a lot
could I-
more challenging the further in you go.
I think Felix is
Can I
forgetting
investigate the
because of
bodies real quick?
his mushroom.
Would you say, Entrapta?
Can I investigate the bodies real quick?
I want gold.
All right. If that's all you guys are doing, Ivor doesn't
I
care.
want to
about anything.
investigate at least. Let's see you.
Good night, Noah. We'll catch you later.
We'll see you guys.
Oh man,
Good night,
I'm
man.
supposed to be good at that. That's another 2.
Okay, I don't
5
think I got
gold,
anything.
2 silver, 9 copper.
How much now?
5 gold, 2 silver, 9 copper.
Awesome.
But I-
Let me do this.
Is Alpha still in wild form? Whatever it's
Yeah,
called?
he went.
You find a platinum piece among them as well.
He wouldn't have turned back yet, because he only gets 2 per short rest. So unless he needs to talk to someone, he'd stick around as in the wolf form.
Okay. I'm gonna. Bam.
Yeah, I'm
So,
not bad.
before everyone bounces,
So, good
what
night,
path
everybody.
do you want to? Before everyone leaves, what path do you want to take? Starting up next time, so we have a place to start.
Northeast. Northeast seems cool.
You came from
We
this
came up.
path here. So, which path do you
Oh,
guys
sure.
want to take?
Northeast.
I
It seems
guess.
like these two this way are the biggest paths. So
Do we want big?
I vote for whoever gets the most popular vote.
Let's go this way.
I mean,
Yeah, I
did
feel like-
Alpha's vote count as 6 votes?
Yeah, I guess that would be
Since
the
he's
best
got
thing.
like a ton of wolves.
is any evidence I can see about like tracks or anything that can kind of make an educated guess?
That's probably smart.
Uh,
Survival.
Yeah.
17.
Can you
I
guys hear
guess.
me?
Yes.
Flash of genius to that, +5.
You have no problem finding tracks. They're just tracks everywhere.
God damn it. Guess we have to choose.
Got
Can he get a scent?
Yeah, can we get like a scent or something? Oh, we don't have like. If we could have gotten like something from off
Say
of the druid.
no, we want you to choose.
Northeast.
Choose your fate.
Northeast.
Okay, which would likely most less likely get us killed? I guess. Anybody?
Which way's
Sure.
north?
I've been saying, Jerome's like he's as obnoxious as he can be, pointing to northeast. Doing a bunch of like, caw, caw, caw. Northeast, northeast, northeast.
Felix is
Okay,
going
and
to just start walking northeast.
Yeah.
If the northeast is deeper into the forest, yeah, I mean, which ways go deeper into the forest?
The two that goes deeper into the forest. Well, technically, all the paths go deeper into the forest. The path that you guys maybe a perception check just to see how ahead you can see.
Natural 20.
Yeah, I roll anything.
All right. You smell granite and stone more to the right path. You smell water to the left,
Oh.
and just not really. And like, at the head just smells like it's more of the same that you're currently in.
Water.
Wow.
So water is this. It would be this way.
Water is left.
I mean, I think I would heading towards water would make sense. Whichever way,
Yeah.
way with the water.
I guess I would make, yeah, I'm down with that.
Oh, he's putting rocks. Forest.
Water is over here, to the left, to the west.
Rocks were this way.
Hello.
This way forest. This way rock. This way water.
So we going for forest
If
or water?
funguses would seem to be kind of what I think water would want to check out water.
I mean, I'm down with it. Yeah.
I mean, he would probably balk, and I mean, he couldn't like just say that his reasoning, but he would probably balk and down this path, and you're balking down that path, so or squawking down that path. So I don't know what everyone's gonna think.
Just make sure you don't bark up the wrong tree.
Oh, buddy, no. No. Before we do anything, can I summon like 2 pieces of meat and hand them to the wolves as a good boy gesture?
And you wait after they've already starts sniffing around the place before you get confuse them with like meat.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, do summoned meat have health benefits, or does it just kind of goes away?
the ring does not say anything about health, but I guess it's up to Michael.
Huh?
Oh,
Yes,
so
the mushroom is
actually-
blue.
So
Oh, you got the ring of stacking.
Yeah, I got the I'm summoning some meat to give to the
That's
wolves
fantastic.
for good boy. And hopefully I can
Kai
become
got
friends
the
with
ring
them.
of the grammatical.
Oh, nice. That one's
But
good.
he's gonna be like twisting his spells a bit.
Yeah. I wanted to do Ring of Rhyming, but Jiro can't really talk, so. But does me giving meat to wolves give them health, or at least increase my reputation with them?
Let me do
I mean,
a roll to decide.
I was wondering, like some things go away immediately. I don't know if you summon an apple and eat it, does it
We'll
actually?
go ahead and say it does 2d4.
Oh,
shoot.
I wasn't exactly expecting
Okay.
health benefit.
It's 1d4 per stake, essentially, for that one.
I do have 6 charges of this. Michael tweaked it a bit when I asked him about it. So
It must be some really good steak that you got there.
I can alter the quality of it, so yeah.
Some nice top sirloin.
Oh, didn't
High
even
quality.
make it full. I meant to make it. Okay. So that would heal them. He would I mean Lupin the big wolf would pass it on to his pack.
Neat. Do I become better friends with the wolves?
Oh yeah.
Can I pet
I
one?
would say roll an animal handling just to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Especially the
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's 20, yes.
oh yes.
You gave them the best steak they've ever had.
Even
I look
Babe
at
might like you.
I look at Alpha, point to myself, and then make like a petting gesture on my hand, and then point at the wolves.
He's just like kind of makes a gesture like up to you.
Okay, I go up and I try petting one.
I mean, if after feeding them, yeah, especially the others would definitely like you.
Best friends.
Beta
Alrighty.
normally plays a little bit more kind of standoffish to other people, but with a natural 20, I think even Beta would like you.
Nice. I pet them all. I want to become best friends. Cool. Was that it, guys?
I think so.
I think that will be it for today.
Cool.
We will figure out tomorrow when the next good day to play would be. That works for
Cool.
people.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Do we have a path chosen so we can jump into it next time, or do you want to figure that out next time?
Oh, it sounds to me like we have Lupin going this way, Jiro going this way. Felix is fairly indifferent.
Well, if the wolves all want to go to water, I'm gonna follow the dogs.
Yeah, I'll follow the war. I'll just follow the wolves, and that's be it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
following the crowd,
The
so
dogs should be the leader.
and then Noah's character doesn't care either. So I guess we'll all go to the water.
All right.
For now, I need to pass out. Good night,
So
everybody.
we'll
Alrighty.
basically
Night,
put
man.
everyone over here on this path, and that will be a wrap for the day.
Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Thank you, everyone, for joining my game. I hope you all had fun.
I
Yep.
did have fun. Thank
Yeah.
you for running it.
More birds to come.
Oh, good.
Birds and spiders.
I'm prepared to die.
Birds and spiders.
Okay.